moving out. I'm moving out. Oh, am I moving out?
Hey now.
Big fight with 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱 yesterday on the show.
Yeah, my God.
Yeah. And my agent kind of calmed me down about it.
Right.
But I don't know. I couldn't let go of it. I just thought it was petty.
I had never seen an argument end like that before, to where he just walked out and you guys didn't resolve anything.
Yeah, I don't know that I can get past this one. I got another legal, and that's the other thing. I had a whole sit-down where we were going to stop the legal letters, and I got a legal letter about the carts. I don't care. You know what? Just do me a favor. Erase the carts and give them back to Tom. I'm done. I don't care. I was going to save them in case we ever did business. I don't even know what the fear is here.
That really sucks, man.
You can erase them as we finish them and give the physical cart back to Tom.
So bulk them all.
Yep.
So that'll take me a day. That's the day I'll need to...
You're going to have to do it on Friday.
Okay.
All right. After the show.
Thanks.
Instead of the party.
Yeah.
No, I was actually going to make a suggestion that what we do is we take the carts, we'll have them put onto CDs.
I already did that. It's already done.
Oh, I didn't know that had been done.
Yeah, isn't that done?
It's all done.
Yeah. I was just going to save them as a backup in case we ever needed them.
I had no idea that had already been done.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
That to me yesterday. It wasn't part of our previous conversation, so
I told you none of this material I need. That's what I was telling you yesterday. This is just a petty argument. It's silly. And then the legal letters start again. You don't need a legal.
I don't know about any letters.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So.
Yeah. And my point is, I don't care. I'll give you back the cards. I'll tape. I don't even understand the argument.
Well, I don't understand why. I mean, if the material already exists in a format that's easy for you.
Can I tell you how it happened?
Accessible.
Can I say this one more time?
Sure.
We had a discussion with you that you don't recall.
Right. I understand that.
Okay. And we said...
I recall the discussion. I just recall it being different than you recall.
Let's say it was different.
Okay.
I said we don't need the carts. When you had suggested in this discussion that you don't need them either, I said to Gary, rather than erase them and throw them in the garbage, I'll box them. Who knows, maybe one day... they're never going to come into play here. I said it's a backup thing. It makes more sense to hold on to them than to just throw them away, which is what... You had said you're not going to use carts anymore. Neither am I. I'm not using carts at the new place. I thought it was another backup copy. If someone in the company is troubled by me saving these, fine. They will be bulked on Friday and handed back. That's it. Done. It's done.
They already exist on CDs. They've already been downloaded.
They already exist.
So I'm unaware of that.
We tape every show.
I know
so
that.
Anything that's on the show, we have.
But even on a higher level,
let me just ask my question. The difference is that do they exist so that each one's a separate cut?
Yes.
They would be on the
Yes.
Oh, okay. So
it all exists.
Yes.
Okay.
I just thought it would make more sense to me, rather than just throw them away, I'll save them. That was it.
If you remember, that was actually...
was your point.
That was my point. You said, let's just toss them. I said, why? Let's box them up.
Yes.
And then our disagreement is whether it was box them up and you take them or box them up and they stay here. That's where we disagree. Okay.
You don't have to disagree anymore. Right. I'm going to erase them and you'll have your cards back.
But you know what the
done deal, Tom.
You know what the sad thing is? What's going to happen is we're going to erase them, and I'm pretty sure they're going to throw them in the garbage.
Yeah, of course they are. This is about me, Gary. Don't you get it? It makes no sense. Nobody cares about these carts but me. If I say I care about something, it's Get Howard Day.
No,
the whole national...
If you care about it, I want you to know...
Tom, I don't care any... Tom, if it means our friendship's out the window,
no.
I tell you what. Take the carts. I don't want to hear about it anymore. You got it. You won. You won the war.
I'm not looking to...
You won the war. You got the carts back.
This isn't a war to me. And I'm
all right, so what do you want me to do?
I'm not... honestly, I'm not sure I want to...
I know you're not.
Now that I understand they exist in a different format already, it could change the whole conversation.
Of course they do. What do you think? I'm not going to leave stuff laying here.
I didn't know that.
Of course.
Okay,
but I've told them. I said we don't need them. I was going to give them all back to you because I felt they were the station's property, and I didn't know if you're using carts anymore.
No, we're not.
But I didn't know. When Gary had the discussion with you, you told him, we're not using carts anymore. Do what you want with them. And in fact, we even said maybe we'll hand them out on the street.
Yeah,
that was one idea.
That we can't do. That we can't do.
And by the way, I don't want to do it.
Okay.
I wasn't interested in that.
You know what? Now I got it. I got all the information.
It's just another copy.
Let me get back to you. I got to check. Okay.
I told you this was nothing. That's what's making me cuckoo. We have bigger things to do.
Important part of it to me is I didn't understand that it was already existing in a different format. That's new information to me. Okay. So
it's all the same.
Try and have a pleasant day together.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay. All right. Thank you, Tom. I have no idea why it would make a difference if I already have copies. I have no idea. I don't even understand it, but I'm not going to get into it.
Well, it certainly makes that inventory sort of moot.
Well, because I think they were starting inventory yesterday.
Oh, yeah, inventory all you want. I don't even know what's going on over here. It's like...
You know what's funny about these...
It's weird to me. You know, all of this attention is getting to me a little bit because, I mean, yesterday I'm reading the National Association of Broadcasters. Okay? Listen to this. Now, a year ago when I signed with Satellite, this company, they all took satellite advertising. Who would care about satellite? And you got to understand something. Satellite radio, because it's called radio, these guys think they're at war with it. These guys they take advertising every day from television stations. Internet. Internet. You know who the biggest enemy of radio is? Television. You know what I did last night? I didn't listen to radio. I watched The Biggest Loser, which, by the way, was great. I mean, seeing those people transform. For radio, not to be at war with, to take advertising from television.
Oh, they capitulated. Television won.
They're worried about satellite radio.
Well, you can say, listen, they take advertising from movies.
They take advertising from iPod. iPod is killing radio.
That's true.
You think that satellite radio is the enemy? And Mel knew, and Tom even knew, you take advertising from anywhere. Who cares? This is an advertising medium. And now they're saying, in fact, we have commercials. Our new company has commercials they wanted to air, not only here, but across the country on radio. Yes. Not one radio station will take the ads. But
Are you serious?
But they'll take ads for XM.
I'm serious.
So it's about me.
Wait a second. Every company or this company? This company will take ads for XM.
Actually, of course they will.
But not for you.
No.
Or not for Sirius.
Right, whatever, not for whatever. The new company I'm going to.
Which I'm shocked that I can say XM, but I can't say the other company.
Right. It's about me. Don't you understand? As soon as I signed, the entire radio industry went into a panic. They just put together an advertising campaign that's going to be unleashed by Clear Channel, Viacom. Clear Channel and Viacom have never joined together on anything.
That's right. They've been enemies.
They're spending $40 or $50 million on they're crowing about it in a press release about how you shouldn't have to pay for radio. This is the same medium that believes in advertising. You shouldn't have to pay for radio is the advertising campaign, but they're advertising bottled water. Well, you shouldn't have to pay for television either. You shouldn't have to pay for... And, of course, you shouldn't have to pay for radio. Unfortunately, you have to because the government censors everything.
You know what the real irony of this is?
The irony is I have created, in a year, a fear and terror through the entire radio industry that is... This is the biggest... I now have to write another book.
Absolutely.
Right. Because when I write the book about this, you will understand that this is a ludicrous argument. They should be... satellite radio, iPod. They shouldn't even mention iPod on the air if they're worried about...
They're giving them away.
They're giving away iPods. But I listen to my iPod, and I haven't listened to radio since.
But can I tell you what the real irony of this is?
This is all about content.
Which of the two satellite companies is clearly the bigger one?
XM.
And that's the advertising they will take.
Yes.
That's the bigger threat.
Because it's me they're afraid of. This is either the biggest I laid in bed last night.
I said, even the card argument, I said, you should be incredibly complimented.
It is the stupidest thing that they won't take advertising from satellite. Satellite radio is... the Internet is going to clobber these guys.
There's so many media outlets that can roll over radio.
Here's my revelation. So yesterday they had an indecency hearing in front of the Senate. And the guy from Clear Channel, biggest coward in the world, I don't even know his name, gets up there. And he's talking to the senator. If you're going to censor us, you got to censor satellite radio. Suddenly, in other words, you got to censor Howard Stern still because he's going to kill us.
That's right. We get rid of him, but you're letting him live.
Yeah, you're letting him live. You got to censor. And they throw in cable TV, too. Mm-hmm. Now, imagine this coward. My product sucks, so therefore he's got to now ruin everybody else's product. So he should have said to the FCC and the Senate, you got to regulate the Internet. What do you think? This is going to stop? You can't just regulate stuff. You got to regulate the Internet. You got to regulate porno movies. You got to regulate everything so Clear Channel can operate.
Books and papers.
Yeah,
Books and paper.
That way they won't actually have to do anything well.
Right, and guess what? Yeah, there's free radio, and then there's pay radio. And pay radio can do things. They're asking people to pay because they can do things that you can't.
It's just the same as television and movies.
Right. There's no difference.
Movies are different.
There's no difference between the Internet and satellite radio. It's a different form of distribution. They call it radio, but it's not even radio. It's just a different form of distribution.
And so they offer a different product on satellite.
The enemy, if you're radio and you want to get worked up, here's whose advertising you got to remove. The internet, iPod, movies, and television.
And those services where you can download music.
Yeah.
That's right.
You think satellite radio's your problem?
You know what a threat iPod
Because we shouldn't
radio?
have to pay for radio. People are already paying for radio, not through satellite. They're programming their own iPods. They're doing their own thing.
Do you know what
put an iPod in a car, right?
Oh, please.
Yeah. And we advertise that, by the way. That you can put the iPod in the car.
Put your iPod in the car. If you don't think that's a radio, and that doesn't compete with radio in the car,
And exactly,
you're dreaming.
if you put the iPod in the car, when are you going to listen to
Can I tell you
radio?
something?
So my point is, it takes a bigger mind to realize the big picture. They're focusing on me. They're completely consumed with the fact that in 14 days I'm off of here, and that some of you might follow me there. They're consumed with it. They don't even want. They're worried about the carts in the wall. They're so meaningless. And as far as the threat of satellite radio, one programming guy figured it out. He goes, if 10 million people, no, he said 30 million people subscribe. He's in a small market. He goes, that means 200 people in my town would be subscribers of satellite radio. If you distribute it throughout the country, 10 million people.
And look at the percentages, yeah.
He said, I got a cume of 30,000 people. What do I care about the 200 people on satellite? I care about what television rapes me at night. Mm-hmm. That's what rapes them, and they're advertising every TV show.
Well, you know,
it's insane to say this is. Let me just tell you something.
The other thing they should be afraid of is TV in cars, which is coming.
Right. The only thing that all of this, and I'm going to toot my own horn, man. This show is flipping out the radio industry that we're leaving. It's flipping them out.
Right.
I'm radio's biggest star.
Well, if you were concerned...
And the spin about how, Howard's losing audience, Howard sucks, they've got to spin it out because they're so afraid that I'm going to destroy the radio industry.
If you were not a factor, there'd be such an ovation for your leaving. They really would have had a good time this year, and they would have been promoting their new shows the whole time they were lauding you. Yep. But you are a factor.
Now, the attention you should take as a compliment because... Even like they say in sports, the more attention your competitor gives you, the better you are, you know.
Well, here,
they used to put 3 people on Lawrence Taylor.
Right. Well, look, here's a live commercial for what's on HBO tonight. You don't think that's going to steal audience tonight from radio? You're going to sit by the radio, or you're going to go watch HBO tonight?
I'm going to watch HBO because I know what's on it.
Yeah,
thanks to radio.
You want to get into the threats, and then you're going to say, well, God, you're going to have to pay for radio? Well, you're an advertising medium. Half the junk we advertise you don't need. I'll go through every product. You tell me if you need it.
Right. That's why they advertise, because you don't need it.
You don't need it.
Notice we're not advertising food.
Fox Television, what's on the lineup tonight? Here's an internet website I'm going to be doing today. Here's a cable television.
And I'm sure there's some movie ads in there.
Cable television is TV you pay for. Do you know anybody who gets free TV anymore? You can hang a wire. You can hang an antenna out of your thing. Who doesn't pay for TV? Right. So if the enemy is me and satellite radio, what are you doing with an ad for Time Warner Cable Television that's going to wipe your ass clean? Who's going to distribute music, by the way, in the future, and probably steal all your radio listeners?
That's right.
Well, I thought it was ironic that this company created a radio format based on what the iPod does, which is the shuffle.
Right.
The iPod created that format. In other words, they're copying
and
that.
the ridiculousness of that is, it's not your iPod on shuffle, it's somebody else's.
It's Jack's.
But it goes to show you what a threat the iPod is.
Well, they're embracing it.
It's someone else's iPod with commercials.
They're not that scared of it.
And by the way, the ad campaign for the NAB is, every time someone hears it, they're going to think of me. They're going to go, that's right, Howard's on paid radio.
That's the anti-Howard commercial.
That's the anti-Howard commercial.
When they hear people say you don't have to pay for radio, they're going to think you got to pay for good radio.
They might as well say, you don't have to pay for Howard. We'll find an imitator.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what the ad should really be, because this isn't about satellite radio. These guys, the threat of satellite radio is minuscule compared to what's going on with the iPod. If they were in a panic...
Because everybody I see has those earplugs in it. They're walking down the street.
They ain't listening to radio.
And you know what's funny? We've had so many threats over the years. I remember there was
by the way, if iPod made a deal tomorrow with me,
they'd be off the radio.
Exactly. There would no longer be iPod advertising on television or radio. I am telling you, if I provided a podcast of my show, which is essentially what satellite is, it's a podcast with a different iPod. That's all. But they haven't figured it out yet. They're sitting and focusing on me. And by the way, I'm complimented. But they're missing the picture. I'm the one guy they won't listen to this. We made a radio commercial. Went to every radio station pretty much in all the major markets. Not one accepted advertising.
That's amazing.
I heard even Fox turned you down.
Right? Everyone turned us down. No, radio I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I think they had some radio stations and they turned you down.
Oh,
too.
did they? Fox Radio? They are all so afraid of me. In fact, maybe I'll put the radio spots up on my website just so you can hear them. They're ridiculous.
You won't hear them on radio.
In fact, between you and me, the radio spots were so horrible. I'm glad no one took them. If you listened to them, you'd be bored out of your skull.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they were just not even creative. I don't know. Some of these guys over there put them together, I think, in a day. They were horrible.
Well, maybe they knew that nobody was going to take them, so they didn't bother to waste any time.
When I heard no one would take them, I was so grateful. Because, believe me, as dull as dishwater. Worst radio spots you ever heard.
Now that's something worth listening to.
Yeah. I mean, seriously bad. Like, boring. Like they put no thought into it.
Just a guy talking?
Yeah, like, you know, people think you should hear, some people think Howard Stern should sound like this. Beep, 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 beep. But we think he should be uncensored. You know, like who cares? It's over.
You know, it's funny, there were years ago, I don't know if you remember this company, when the Walkmans came out, we used to give Walkmans away in the station, but we wouldn't give away a Walkman unless it had a radio in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then that
worked out
well. That blew over.
Yeah, that was great.
Think about that, though. They're not even taking your money. You can't even pay them.
No,
and this company, we have determined, will take anybody's money.
Oh, any internet, anything.
Internet. We've done. I don't even know if I can say it anymore. You know, genital enlargement.
Yeah, right.
They take genital enlargement ads, which are basically fakes.
Questionable.
And they will not take an ad. They will put out an ad saying, "Oh my God, you shouldn't have to pay for radio." You shouldn't have to pay for larger genitals when you're not going to get them. I mean, if you want to get specific.
Remember the breast enlargement? You take a pill and your breast would grow.
You don't have to pay for radio, but you do have to. But we'll tell you should pay for your penis to get bigger when it's not gonna.
You can name a star after your friend.
Yeah.
You can name a star after your friend, but you can't hear paid for radio.
You can't pay for radio. So an advertising medium that says all products are good. They found the one product that isn't good.
Yeah, you know this is not radio worthy.
Because I'm going to crush the radio industry.
I got to tell you, there is one other ad that they turned down. I know in the last 2 years, it's the only ad I've ever seen them turn down. It's a whorehouse in the Dominican Republic.
And believe me, that was with a lot of thought.
Oh, wait. They really discussed that.
And by the way,
it wasn't an emphatic no. They went to the lawyers first.
Well, you do have to pay for sex.
Yeah, because it was just an escort service. By the way, I mean, it is so mind-blowing to me when I put this all together in my head. And I think about the ridiculousness of the argument. We, meaning the new company, offered Tom and Infinity to buy out the entire last show, December 16th.
Right.
Pay double or something, a huge premium, and let it go. You know, let the show. Let me do whatever I want. They said no. Why? Why? Why wouldn't they take that money? What is going to happen if they took that money?
And all they do all year is look for the easy sell.
It's so funny.
They're begging people just to call them and place an ad.
But now yesterday you saw the NAB come up with a big campaign. You shouldn't have to pay for radio. You saw you shouldn't have to pay for radio. You shouldn't have to pay for a lot of things. You shouldn't have to. Of course you shouldn't have to. But unfortunately, we got a government that's telling us what we can say and.
I mean, yeah, you
shouldn't have to pay for radio.
You shouldn't have to pay for sex, but the fact is, I do.
Right. There's a lot of things we shouldn't have to pay for.
The water thing.
Yeah, the water thing. We shouldn't have to pay for. But you're in an advertising medium. You can't say you shouldn't have to pay. Every commercial I'll do today is stuff you shouldn't have to pay for.
There are ads that we will do that actually can lead to the destruction of people's lives, and we're trying to figure out how to get them on the air.
You shouldn't have to pay for an iPod. You know.
No, but the TV thing, I mean, I still have friends who still think you shouldn't have to pay for TV.
Right.
But they do.
But they do. But they're so angry.
Hey, anyway, so that's the ridiculousness of the argument, if you're following what I'm saying. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, and we've got an uphill battle.
Yeah.
You know, the battle that we're about to enter is to try to educate people to do it.
Yep. Well, whatever.
It's not even like it's a done deal.
Anyway, I'm leaving here in 13 shows. No, excuse me, 12. 12 after today. And I'm leaving.
I was thinking at the end of this week, there'll only be 10 more shows. That's amazing.
That is crazy. Here, hold on. I got a song I'm going to break it to. I'll never be able to do this song.
What is this?
I already screwed it up. I think. I don't even know where to come in.
Great.
Hey, this is Bob Saget.
Everybody else's life?
This was a bad idea. I realized that, well, I can't ignore what's going on in the room. There's 50 guys from 60 Minutes.
Well, you can hardly get in here. I've been stumbling over them all morning.
I feel bad for these guys. It's like I should be extra entertaining or something. And
yeah, I mean, they got their camera set up.
Yeah, I want to, like, get nude. And I said to Artie, we should have come in drunk and stumbled in. It would have been a much better piece.
I know. We're so ordinary.
Yeah.
Well, I had my morning cocktail. You guys didn't fill your bargain.
Yeah, I would have been like, I would have just stumbled in with Artie and go, come on, pal. Apparently these two alcoholics.
Yeah. I had my morning stabilizer.
What'd you have? That pork sandwich?
Yeah, the classic Jersey breakfast.
So I'm feeling completely self-conscious from the entire, but I'll get used to it. I'm used to the robot cameras. I can do
right.
You know?
This is obtrusive.
Yeah. Robin's got a camera like 2 inches from her face. We'll get over it. You're gonna just have to perform. That's it. You're gonna have to.
I mean, I couldn't even do anything I normally do today. I'm just crazy.
Yeah, me too. Man, I had a crazy friggin' night last night.
Really?
Yeah.
I had the most fun because I was listening to the news.
It was great, huh? I was listening in my car coming back from... You want to hear my day?
What? Where were you? Is it one of those wild, crazy days of yours?
Yeah, I was... I did this show. Then I had the...
I can't see you anymore.
I know. I did the... We'll get used to this.
Okay.
We'll get used to it.
We will?
Yeah. By the way, you know what? I really like the idea that I'm going to be on 60 Minutes. I'm going to address this right now. I really like that. I mean, I feel like 2 years ago, 60 Minutes first approached me about doing a story.
Yes.
And it was the height of our FCC problems. And everything was just really awful. And I said, well, if they do the piece, all it's going to be about is how the government's at war with me. And it's just going to fuel that whole thing. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to be known as the poster boy for the FCC. I don't want to be the First Amendment poster boy. I want to be known as a guy who makes people laugh in their cars.
Right. You're an entertainer, not a freedom fighter.
Well, I think at this point you're kind of known as both, though. You know?
Yeah. Well,
unfortunately.
But I would... You see, Ruth, who's the producer of the piece, asked me, what would you want to have happen in the piece? I said, I would just like, for once...
They keep circling me with this microphone.
You guys going to do her with that microphone? There's a microphone almost... Well, it's circling your ass right now.
The hardest job ever in show business is holding one of those boom mics.
I bet.
Oh, that is brutal.
The hardest job for these guys is they're not supposed to, like, interfere.
Right. They're
so they can't
to
laugh.
Disappear.
And you know me, I'm just looking for one guy to laugh.
Yeah, you're looking for some interaction.
And I look over at them, they're not laughing. I go, I suck.
I think you're not going to make the 60 Minutes crew laugh. Maybe like the Inside Edition crew.
I know.
See, they're like the National Guard at a disaster. You can walk by, they're not going to move.
These guys are like the guards at Buckingham Palace.
Right.
Like you could walk up to them, and Robin, you could pull down their zipper.
Uh-huh.
You could what? Spit on him. Oh, I think you said something else.
Yeah, I did too. Fred's lost his mind.
I think you were doing defecation humor.
That's for another
But those guys at Buckingham Palace will never smile.
Well, you remember that famous picture of the National Guard standing there at the ready and somebody put a flower in the barrel of his gun?
And he wouldn't move.
Still did not move.
That's discipline. I admire that. I do. But I was very, so I'm very excited about 60 Minutes because it is one of my favorite shows.
And it's a piece about something happening in your career as opposed to your being under attack.
I think so.
Time around. I hope.
I just know those pieces always go horribly wrong. Like I was saying to Ruth, Bob Dylan didn't say a goddamn word.
Yeah.
That was Dylan's fault.
And they treated him like he was the president of the United States. And they treated him, better than the president. They treated him like he was Jesus.
Right. Maybe you shouldn't speak. Maybe you should make them try to get the story out of you, and they'll be nice.
I tried it, but I have diarrhea of the mouth.
Well, I'm saying.
I sat there. I said, I'm going to...
You just blab.
I said, you know what? I'm going to be like Dylan. I'm going to be like, when I started this thing, I don't know. I didn't think it would work out.
How's that going to work for everybody in the cars, though? Listen.
I just knew I wasn't Bob Zimmerman.
Yeah. What about your childhood? I moved away from Minnesota. Then that's it. This guy, and he got a beautiful piece out of it.
Right. How were your parents? They were okay.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter what you say. It matters what they say about you,
My problem psychologically is I'm such a dancing monkey.
You just want to please.
I want to please so badly. Ruth came up for a 20-minute interview with me, pre-interview. I sat there for 4 hours entertaining her because I'm such a kook. And I'm like, I don't even want to do this. I want to go home and go to bed. and have agita over it. It's a 5-day shoot or something.
Let me alone.
Well, you're going to continue this. How long do they interview you? I mean, she's going to interview you?
No, she already interviewed me. She did the best interview.
Okay.
She evidently does the interview. Then the real guy comes in and asks all the same questions.
Yeah. And you have to now remember what you said?
She should be the reporter, but, you know.
But that's what I sit there and I look and I go, they're not doing any work. It's the producers who actually do
I think they actually edit.
Ruth hasn't seen her kids in a week.
They just edit Ed Bradley in, right? I don't think he even comes to see.
No, he's coming.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because they actually, you know, they have to do the 2-shot where they show you Ed was in the room.
They have to show you him actually working. But you know what he does? He's smart. He walks in like 9:30 on Monday.
Yeah.
Does 10 minutes with us. All right? Then he talks to me. Yeah, I see him again for a couple of minutes, sit down, interview, and then it's done. But all this stuff's got to go on first. But Dylan didn't give them anything. I mean, like, he just sat there and talked. He didn't walk around the street. You know, the standard 60-minute things, you walk around the street. I'm going to Roosevelt.
They see your house. They do everything.
Here's my schedule. They got me today. I'm tied up till about 6 o'clock at night.
With 60 Minutes?
60 Minutes.
Wow.
I'm shooting everywhere. Then, on Monday, we're shooting in here. And then at the end of the show, we're all going to stand around and talk and act like we're all, you know, best friends.
Monday, this is?
What? I don't know anything about this. When are we doing this?
Well, it's impromptu. You're not supposed to know about it.
Whew. Let me pencil in the spontaneous
I'm supposed to like you when?
You're supposed to like me at the end of the show on Monday. For like the last half hour, walk around and say nice things about me to Ed.
Okay.
You know, we're going to all stand around, you know.
And Ed will be there.
This is where you should cry.
Oh, that's where I should work up the tears?
Talk about how I saved your life.
Okay. Well, you did.
No.
I remember that fateful day.
You saved mine. And then I'm going to, like, I don't even remember what I'm going to do then after that. I'm going to talk with Ed.
Yes.
I think. Yes. I'm going to talk to him about my career and all that.
Yeah,
I'm going to do that over at
philosophy of life.
Right, I'm going to do that over at Satellite. Yeah. That's career stuff. Then the next day I'm going to go out. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm going to Roosevelt.
Good luck. I'd like to go on that trip.
And my worst fear is that I'm going to cry.
Yes, I'd like to go on that trip because I think you might break down.
I think you're going to cry because someone's going to take your wallet.
Yeah, I just don't want to see the multiple places where I've gotten beaten in my life.
You know what? This will be funny because is Ed going to walk with you or you got to walk alone?
Well, at least I'm walking with a black guy.
Yeah, I was going to say you'll be hiding behind Ed.
But Ed ain't the kind of black guy that can survive in Roosevelt.
Ed's going to bail on you.
You'll still try to seek comfort.
Yeah, they're going to take one look at Ed and roll him.
I never told you about the time we were walking. This was when I was in nursing school.
Yeah.
And it was in downtown Baltimore. And a friend of mine and I were walking to our cars, and we always used to park in these little side streets, and it got kind of late. So we're walking together. We would never walk alone to our cars. And we're walking together, and this group of black guys comes toward us. And I noticed all of a sudden she's not beside me, she's behind me.
Yeah.
And I said, what are you doing? You better get back up here with me. They'll kick my ass.
Well, yeah, Ed Bradley ain't black in Roosevelt.
No.
Trust me.
You're better off with 𝗫𝗏𝗔𝗍𝗓 in Roosevelt.
Yeah. No, I'm better off with Leslie Stahl because I can offer her up. Here, take her. What do you think you can get for her on the street?
You know, Ed's kind of cute. You might offer him.
Yeah, probably.
He's got that earring.
Everybody thinks he's gay, but he's not. I did a little checking up on Ed Bradley.
Oh, I know he's not gay.
He's got a girlfriend. She's kind of hot, evidently. Much younger.
I never thought he was gay.
Right? I got that right, Ruth? Married? Oh. But
he's got a girlfriend, too.
What about his girlfriend? We'll do a piece on that.
His guma.
His guma. No, he's definitely hetero. You know, but I mean, like when Ruth said to me, "How do you want the piece to be?" I would be like, "Wow, you know, just once a piece where they would say, hey, you had a pretty interesting career, a good career." I'm not saying, you know.
No, that you have done something in this industry, that you've laid the groundwork for modern-day radio to laud you for who you are.
Yeah, like Jimmy Kimmel wrote me a note last night, who, by the way, was pissed at us because he felt we were making fun of him. And I said, you know what, we got caught up in bashing Joe.
Right.
But I love Jimmy, and he's a good dude. And I
thought about it for a second, then we went on.
Yeah, and I said, yeah, it was bad. We said some bad things, but not really. I didn't mean it about Jamie.
It wasn't really that bad, was it?
It was. But anyway, I apologized, and then he wrote me a letter saying, I'm the reason that he's in radio. I mean, went into radio and television, that anyone... I should read it to you. It was really sweet.
Yeah, maybe they should interview Jimmy.
Hey, interview Jimmy about me.
Other than you saying his show sucks, I don't think of any negative things.
I didn't say that.
I mean, you read between the lines and you're in broadcasting.
My computer doesn't work. God damn it. Somebody says something nice about me now.
You can't even find it.
Hold on. Give me a second. All we have is time. Man, I got so much stuff to do today for this show. Let's see. Let's see if I find Jimmy's crap here. First letter was really negative. Like, you know.
He was really angry.
Yeah.
We ought to hear that one, too.
You want to hear that one? All right. All right. That's the makeup letter. This was like breaking up with a chick last night and getting her back. And Jimmy goes, "You're headed to millions of dollars fantasy land. Adam Carolla just signed a potentially enormous radio deal, and I'm the one who gets beat up on the air. What's wrong with that? I'm just helping my friends, something I would do for free anyway. And, I better not read that part. Okay. All right. Personal relationships aside, professionally, you're the person I admire and respect most. And hearing you guys mock me today like I was Carrot Top or something because of a comment Joel made to the media was just awful. And the fact that the insult starts with, I love Jimmy, but... only makes them worse. I know you only see the show when I cry, but things are going pretty well here. And every one of the 5 TV shows I've hosted and or created has ranged from successful to very successful.
Oh, no, he's justifying himself.
The truth is, Adam is fairly lucky to have me helping him. When the press trivializes me and dismisses what I've done, it makes me sad and mad and fuels me. When you do it, it just makes me feel a little bit sick.
Oh.
So then I wrote him back and I go, hey, Jimmy, man, I was just pissed off at Joel, and it was just, I'm so sorry, and, you know, like, dude, you know, I don't feel that way about you.
These are jokes. Think of it as a roast.
Yeah, I was roasting you.
Yeah, this is the king of the roast, Kimmel.
All right, I get where he was coming from. So then, and I said, if you want to hate me, hate me. So then Jimmy writes you back, I could never hate you. Not that I can tell you how to think, but do you realize that you are in an entirely different stratosphere from all these other guys replacing you? Try to enjoy watching them scurry around, putting on a good face. I can't read the rest of this, all right?
Why? Gets you snappy?
No. It's stuff that, you know, it's stuff that would...
Oh, it's bad stuff about... Okay.
Okay. He said, the best thing you could do for me is watch the show Monday night when my guests will be Mike Tyson and Bobby F. and Brown together on Halloween night.
Oh, my goodness.
I said, all right, there's a good lineup. I'll give you a plug. He goes, no one could ever be close to as good as you are because you started all of this. Anyone who denies it is either lying or an idiot. I had no idea what to do on the radio until I heard you. And the show is just as strong today as it ever was, if not stronger. Listening to you guys is the best part of my day almost every day. Oh. And then so I said, you know...
we shouldn't have been so mean.
I feel like a real scumbag. I just feel like a dick.
We must be the meanest, most awful people in the world.
Yeah. So I was just like, hey, I'm so sorry, man. You know, I felt kind of bad. Because that was a nice thing to say.
Well, you shouldn't have gone off on him like that.
Even David Lee Roth, when he was leaving here the other day, I turned to him and go, hey, you know, aside from all this BS, dude, I'm sorry to hear your father died. I knew you weren't close with him.
Right. Oh, he almost broke down in here.
Yeah, and then he turned to me and he said, I want you to know something. He said, and of course, no one will ever say this stuff on camera.
This should have been a moment. That's right. This was a moment for 60 Minutes.
But he wouldn't have said it if 60 Minutes was filming. That's the thing. He goes to me, he turns to me and he goes, you know, my father and I sat in silence all the time. We never really talked to one another. He said, and we sort of had no relationship. And one time I remember just sitting there, many times, he says, I would sit there. My father was a prison doctor. And we would sit there. And then all of a sudden he'd say, did you listen to Howard this morning? And I'd say, yeah, I listened to Howard.
And they would have a whole conversation about you, and that was the only conversations they had.
And then he started to cry.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn it.
Tell that to Ed Bradley.
I was like, why the F isn't Ed Bradley here now? Oh, son of a bitch. No one cried.
How did he miss that?
No, they always find a guy from the PTA or something. Well, that's what I told Ruth. I said, listen, 60 Minutes has got to screw you in order to keep things interesting. You know what I mean? In some way?
But the thing to do with you would be to do the piece nobody would expect. That you're a human being, that you're a talented person, that you've changed an industry.
I've never seen the human being angle.
Yeah, nobody's done that.
Maybe there isn't one here. You ever think of that?
No, you're present.
No. No, I don't know. I want them to treat me like Pavarotti. In fact, cut in the Pavarotti piece. Who did the interview with Pavarotti? Was it Bradley? Just ask the same questions and then give me his answers and I'll make them. I
could say to you that Pavarotti's not such a great guy, and if he got a great piece, they should be ashamed of themselves.
Why? What did he do?
He's not so nice.
What?
Pavarotti's not nice? Oh,
is this more of your anti-Italian sentiment, Robin?
No, really, is he not a good guy?
Yeah, he dumped a wife, cheated on her for many, many years. He ran off with the secretary.
All right, don't use the Pavarotti thing.
He's a famous fat guy. What do you want him not to get laid?
Thank God I had Tony come in and do my hair for this piece.
You look quite nice today.
Yeah, goddamn right. I cleaned up good. The camera's a little close, but okay. Yeah, I put a little makeup on, too.
I thought so. I wasn't going to say anything, but I said, his skin looks smooth.
You're goddamn right. I haven't slept in a month since we've been putting together these channels.
Right.
I love how me and Benji are just here to make you look better.
Yeah, photograph them and then do an A/B. Get Artie and then get me.
Sometimes if there's a hot chick here and they cut to me on the e-cameras, I would look like the Grimace or something from McDonald's commercial.
But to me, I just kind of feel like I'm in the hands of 60 Minutes. I'm going to do whatever it is I got to do. I'm going to go walk through Roosevelt and have a nervous goddamn breakdown.
At least you're not one of those, what are those fly-by-night pharmacies where they chase down the
Remember
people?
when Mike Wallace used to chase people? He got lazy, though, man. He didn't chase anybody
He's sitting in a chair every time we see him now.
Now he's doing big celebrity interviews. But, man, I remember when he used to run through the streets chasing people. That's why I liked it.
But you said something interesting. Is there a chance you'll cry?
Well, here's what happened.
Is that a legitimate fear you're having?
I'm thinking Ruth's a real good interviewer.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She's sitting there with me, and she gets me talking about my life. And then she goes, what about walking through Roosevelt? All of a sudden, I felt a weird sensation go through my body. Because I'm used to keeping my emotions away from me. And all of a sudden, I started to get, what? What do you mean, go through Roosevelt?
That's the one place.
That's my kryptonite.
Yeah. Going back to Krypton.
Krypton. I don't want to go back to Krypton.
You lose all your powers.
And she goes, well, maybe we'll shoot in front of your house or something. You know what I mean?
Do you know where that house is?
Or you'll go back to... No.
There's people really shooting in front of the house.
No, when you go up there, actually, you remember every detail.
Really?
Yeah. But you try to block it out.
Remember every escape route?
Yeah, well, that's funny you say that. I go, she goes, well, where else would you shoot there? I go, well, the high school was a particularly horrible place. It looks like a prison, and there's this fence. And I don't want to see this fence in the worst way. The fence is where after you got beaten, you try to hop the fence to get away from your attackers.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I said you could shoot the fence, but what would it mean to anybody to see this fence? What would it mean? Except something to me. And then I go, wait a second. Could I start crying if I see this crap? The House of Horrors?
Not now that you've
now that I've worked
thought.
Yeah. You see, Ruth got it out of me.
Yeah, you would defend against this.
That's what I'm banking on. I don't want to cry in the worst way on TV ever.
Oh, that would be so great.
Because you have, goofed on everybody who's ever done it.
That's why it'd be so great if you cried.
Jimmy Kimmel would run that.
I know.
He would. Yeah, absolutely.
That would be hysterical. I
was thinking of having, maybe Ed Bradley and a bunch of black guys beat me up for old time's sake while I'm there.
Why don't you take a punch, Ed?
Yeah, go ahead. Hit me in the face. I've experienced that.
Just give Ed your lunch money at the beginning of the piece.
And your pants.
Yeah.
Sneakers.
Just
undress and give him everything.
Yeah, I was almost undressed in the middle of a class.
That's funny.
I tried to take my pants off.
I remember.
Maybe Ed could rip the pants off.
When I said that, I was like, was that Howard's story? Yes, it was.
Wouldn't it be so much funnier if 60 Minutes did reenactments of me getting my pants?
Yeah, some little kid.
Yeah, they need to be a little more hard copy.
Yes, that's who used to do the reenactment.
Yeah, so I put some makeup on for this. And, not a lot of makeup, just a little
pancake.
Pancake.
Now, are you going to do this again when you sit down with Ed?
Oh, I'm bringing my hair person. And I said to Tony, I was plotting this out. I go, listen, I don't want 60 Minutes to see that I have a hair person. I want to look like I'm just like...
This is how I look.
Like I'm a man of the people.
Sissy.
So she says, well, we could hide in the room. She goes, but I think when you sit down with Ed Bradley, I should be there. He's got people putting him together.
Right. She wants to, between every break, she wants to run in and adjust you.
But then I could see 60 Minutes going, he says he's a man of the people, but here he is with his hairstylist. I'm just trying to,
Doesn't every man have a...
Yeah, I don't want that. Here he is getting makeup like a gay.
The name of the piece is Howard Stern some sort of fruit?
Howard Stern is gay. But you can't tell 60 Minutes what to do. They're 60 Minutes.
They'll find out the truth anyway.
Yeah. It's just
but you also can't just go out there without makeup and, you know, those harsh lights bearing down on you.
Like I even called Ralph last night. I said, listen, man, I'm out till 7:30 tonight working on the channel and doing all kinds of stuff. My kid. I said, go into my closet, pick out an outfit that makes me look like I just threw it together, but still looks right.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
gives you a look.
See what I'm doing? Like this 3 layers that I'm wearing here. There's a shirt on top of a shirt on top of a shirt. I can't put that together. That's sophisticated. This looks like I don't really dress up for the show, but I do look.
It looks like you don't care, but a lot of care went into it.
That was his mission.
Okay.
And now look at me. I look like I don't care, but this is the best I could possibly look. Now I'm working on when I sit down with that Bradley, what do I wear?
Right. That's a tough one.
Maybe I'll wear a cowboy hat like 𝗦𝗵cie.
Yeah, get your...
I'll pretend I'm a cowboy.
Get your chaps out.
Let me see that guy do some actual... Let me see him actually do ranch work, and then he has a right to wear a cowboy hat.
Did they do the whole thing? I hope they didn't do Amazon horseback.
Oh, please. He somehow bamboozled them into treating him like he was actually important to the industry. The guy's got a 2-share.
Yeah, he got 19th. A nice piece from 60 Minutes.
Oh, yeah, and he's 19th in the ratings. He's nobody. Bastard.
But you don't have any hobbies to take people to?
I'm thinking of making up some.
Like what?
Well, I volunteer at the Cerebral Palsy Center. You know that, don't you? Did you get that into the piece?
Oh, my God.
Where I help crippled people?
Yeah, what you don't see when Howard is off the air is how he visits hospitals.
And I bowl with my engineer, Scott, because I feel bad for him. Thank you. I love to bowl.
Are they interviewing some of your friends? Have they done that?
I don't really have any. You know, that's my friend. Like, you'll be interviewed and stuff, you know.
Yeah, but I meant, like, you know, the guys you hang out with.
I mean, I suggested a few names, but they're all degenerates.
I know.
They are, I mean.
Who could you put in from that group?
All broken men that don't really do anything important. None of them volunteer with the
Shallow.
Shallow. Not one person works in a soup kitchen. Nobody famous. I don't have any good.
Shallow, materialistic. Ralph. He's a charity case.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. And there's something going on with you and Ed Bradley?
Me and Ed Bradley? What are you talking about?
Somebody told me something about you and Ed Bradley.
I told you yesterday that we had a Pilates instructor in common.
I had heard that you met him somewhere.
I used to see him almost 3 times a week.
And he said to you, you know what? She doesn't seem so bad.
I told you the story yesterday.
All right.
I said that he said to my Pilates instructor, she seems like a nice lady. Like, how could she be nice? She works with that guy.
I'm already feeling the wind up and the hardball being thrown in my head.
Yeah. Because that's exactly what it was. I was like, and my instructor said, well, she is nice.
Yeah, but she works with Satan.
He couldn't even believe his own assumption, his own assessment that I was nice.
She works with Satan.
How could she work with him? And I don't know if that's an exact quote, but it was sort of that feeling.
Hey, Bobo, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing there? How Bobo?
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, now. What is the talk show circuit that you plan to do for your rival?
What?
He said the following.
Oh.
That's all. He asked me, what is the talk show circuit you plan to do?
Oh, like your tour, your publicity tour?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff, but...
you don't want to announce?
Well, you know, no. I mean, as I figure it out, I'll do it. I am going to go on Letterman, though, on the 17th.
November 17th.
Hey, how much is Jay will start the wine when you do Dave and not him?
Particularly good connection today, Bobo.
Yeah, excellent.
I'm calling from space.
That combined with a stellar grammar.
I only wish we were here so 60 Minutes could see your toupee and they could do a piece on it.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The question a lot of people have been asking me is, are you going to do Leno? I mean, is that...
Well, we heard Leno's comments the other day.
Right, but you never know. I mean...
Leno's not asking.
For the ratings, you'd have you on the heartbeat.
Oh, I think
I don't know, man.
I just
You might be the first person he'll ever publicly hate.
Yeah, well, good. I'd be proud of that.
I like everybody.
Would I go on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be weird.
It would be weird on 100 levels.
Yeah.
He'd be guaranteed beating Letterman that night. What do you think he'll say? Come on. Of course
I don't think he would say no. I think that Howard would have to call to say, I want to do it.
Hey, whenever I go on Letterman, that's the only time Letterman beats Leno in the ratings.
So how do you go?
Exactly.
So maybe he'd want that.
How do you go on Leno and sit next to him and not tell him what you think of him?
Oh, I would tell him what I think of him.
That's going to be a great show.
During the break, right on camera. What am I going to do? I don't talk to him in the break.
So would Jay put you on to have you say, hey, dude, you still Jay?
Dude, I went on Leno once and brought 2 girls out with me. Leno walked off his own show and left me sitting on the couch.
Right, I remember that, right.
But not like it's a bit. He was angry and goes, that's it, I can't do this, and walked out and left me on the couch with two chicks and 𝗫𝗄𝗏𝗏.
Do you think if you and
Leno walked off his own show and left me sitting on the couch.
Right, I remember that, right.
But not like it's a bit. He was angry and goes, that's it, I can't do this, and walked out and left me on the couch with two chicks and 𝗫𝗄𝗏𝗏.
Do you think if you unloaded on him this time that he'd hit you?
No. Would he
or would he run away again?
He won't hit me. Although he could probably kick my ass.
He's a runner?
Right.
Would he engage you in an argument, or would he just let you pummel him? You know, you'd go, Jay, listen, you stole jaywalking. No, I didn't. Or do you think he'd try to sort of fight back and say, listen?
I don't know exactly what I would do. You know, I mean, if the guy has me on his show, I would be honest about my feelings about him. I'd say to him, listen, I'm using you for your audience.
Right. You know, I don't really have...
I'm here to promote my satellite radio.
Any respect for you, but I need your privilege.
Yeah. I don't think I'd feel comfortable being on the show without telling the audience that I have no respect for you. I think you're a tool. And let's go on from there.
Material.
So why don't you just shut up, and I'll just promote.
Yeah, why don't you let me just do an infomercial?
Really, where do you go from there?
Well, in fact, I'd like to bring somebody else out to interview me, if you don't mind.
I don't think it's best to the jaywalking and all the other bits you stole.
But why can I hang up on you? Your phone connection's horrible.
Oh, man, come on, don't hang up.
Are you going to do something that's like some press that's like really outrageous, like, I don't know, like are you going to go on Oprah or The View or something like that?
No. I mean, I would. I don't think Oprah would have me on.
Why not?
I don't know.
How about you sit in for Star Jones, because Star Jones won't be on The View that day.
Yeah.
So great.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some things, but you know, don't forget, I got this radio show going on right now. I mean, I've agreed to do like 10 things and a lot of magazine stuff and that kind of thing, and a lot of newspaper and all that. But I don't have a whole lot of time right now. Did you hear Channel 100 News last night?
Yes, I did.
Was it not great?
It was fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, that's in its infant.
Doing an FME category called Best Sal Sex Story because he's involved in so much stuff.
But they don't involve sex. It's just...
It's usually him by himself at a booth.
Exactly. So he goes to Cleveland this weekend with Richard and Craig Gass to do a show, right? Okay. They do their show. They go out. They hit a couple of bars. It's getting so late and their flight's so early that they get to the point where they're like, you know what? Let's just stay up all night, okay? Okay. So Sal and Richard go back to Richard's room. They're supposed to stay up all night. Richard falls asleep. Sal suddenly decides that he has to take care of business, okay? And there's nothing around for him to clean up when he's finished taking care of business. I'm trying to be as...
Where is this, in a hotel?
In a hotel room.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Are you in the same room?
Yes. Yeah,
and you're sleeping in the same bed?
We're getting on a plane for 5 a.m. So Richard goes, hey, why don't we just stay together and awake on my bed? So I go, okay. So we're laying in the bed together, and we were supposed to stay awake, but Richard passed out.
Well, we stayed up late because there was a tour bus.
Dude, wait a second. And you decide at that moment you have to pleasure yourself? You are the gayest mother effer on the planet.
Hold on.
A guy is laying in bed with you?
Okay, can I explain?
Dude, you know what? Divorce your wife, marry him. Because he's gay and you're gay.
Well, yeah, I'm sitting there thinking, Richard is always suggesting that he sleep with Sal.
And I said, it was late. We didn't want to miss our flight.
Sal's always accepting it.
Yeah, well, I don't know why I said yes. I said okay, and...
Sounds
you know what's funny?
To,
Greg Gass came with us, too, so Greg Gass pulls up a chair and starts telling us jokes, and we both passed out.
So wait a second. You pleasured yourself in the room with a guy in bed with you?
This is what happened. So Richard's asleep. He's turned over. It's 4:45. Is
he nude?
No. And I'm not nude either. We're laying in our jeans.
It's funny, too, because the lights were still on. He might have been looking at me.
And that's what happened. And to my left was Richard's DVDs. So I started looking at the back because they show everything, and I said, what the hell? Did my business.
In bed, laying next to him.
Yeah, but I turned to the...
Oh, dude. You know what, man, really, what the hell is wrong with you?
I was drunk. I was tired.
How could you ever pleasure yourself with a man in the bed with you?
I looked the other way. I was looking at the other wall. So
it's the
why
same
would you
room.
even think of it?
Dude, a guy's laying next to you.
I was drunk.
I mean, you're not even ashamed? Like, what if he woke up and saw you doing it?
He would have probably enjoyed it. Oh, I just took it out. Bed, I'm tired.
You can do that?
Yeah, no problem.
That would annoy me.
2 seconds, dude.
With the zipper?
Yeah, it's like,
I'm
done in seconds.
That won't be stopped. He won't be denied.
So, my button shirt is off.
Let me take over here because
I can do it without.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
My button shirt's off, and I'm like, I'm looking at my hands, and what do I do? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's a big mess. Okay.
Big mess. So I just grabbed my shirt off the floor, which is laying by the side of the bed, and I clean up my hands. I roll the shirt in a ball, and I throw it on the floor. I totally forgot about this. I had no intentions of bringing the shirt home. I call up Craig Gass because I forgot some stuff in the bathroom, in my room, which was connected to Richard. So Craig calls me back, goes, hey, got good news, dude. Don't worry.
Wait a second. You had connecting rooms, and you're still sleeping in the bed with him, and you can't go into your own room and pleasure yourself?
Because it was...
Dude, there's something really going on.
He didn't feel like walking.
You think subconsciously he wants to get caught.
I'm going to go one step further. Why connecting rooms?
I don't know. They just booked us that way.
But why would he be... if I want to pleasure myself,
I'm with you.
I'm like, hey, I'll go over to my room.
Yeah, sure.
Or even in the bathroom.
Howard.
Like in the bathroom.
It excited you to be near Richard.
I think so.
No, it didn't. Not at all. Not one bit.
I'm flattered.
Tell me why.
I was woozy. I was drunk. The DVDs were... He had a stack of DVDs on a nightstand. I just started grabbing them and looking at the back, and I said, what the hell? It'll take me 3 seconds. I face the other way. I do my business. I clean up. My shirt's all filthy. I roll it in a ball. I drop it on the floor. Craig Gass calls. He goes, hey, I got your toothpaste. I got your deodorant. He goes, and, dude, I also got your shirt in Rich's room, so don't worry about it. And bring it. And he doesn't have any idea. So right now... Craig Gass has my
suitcase.
It's in his suitcase.
We got to call him and tell him.
He
called me like he did the biggest favor. He goes, dude, I found your shirt in Richard's room. I got that too.
He's got his suitcase has that shirt right now.
Yep.
We got to call him and tell him that Sal doesn't remember the shirt and he needs him to describe it. So could he take it out of the suitcase and hold it up and describe it?
The shirt's crunchy for
some
reason.
Craig right now? We gotta
I don't know. I can find him. But...
Find him. Let's put him on the air and tell him.
I'll look for him.
Just have him touch it a little bit more.
Dude, I'm even creeped out doing that. Like last night I had to do that while Beth was next to me.
And at least he's a girl.
Is she asleep?
Well, here's what happened. I'm not going to go into it, but...
Got interrupted?
Yeah. So... I'm laying down at night,
from the band Train,
I'm watching TV.
Here to see
I'm watching 60 Minutes, which was real good last night.
Yeah, well,
I don't know, like maybe
I didn't see the Derek Jeter
on the
piece
show,
yet.
It made me like Derek Jeter. I liked him.
Promo stuff.
He's a good guy.
This is the part we look forward to the most, and we're going to play Drive By, which is actually kind of the fastest moving single of our whole careers. So who would have thought that it gets better later? But psyched to be here. Thanks.
Cool, man. You've given Howard a lot of credit over the years for your success and for his loyalty towards you.
Yeah.
You even thanked him when you guys won a Grammy recently.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's going to be lots to talk about, but have you begun to feel very comfortable here? As, you know, a lot of people hear Howard Stern interview, scary, fear, things that come to mind.
I just, I learned a long time ago, because I'm such a big fan, that I think I'm best if I just stick to what I'm good at. I can sing, and I should leave the comedy up to him. I think that's the best advice I could ever give anybody who would come in here. Just do what you do. Do what you do best.
All right, have fun today, Pat.
Thanks.
Thanks, man. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so the Performing Drive By, it's a new single. It's the fastest growing single they've ever had.
Drive By is what they're doing today?
Yes.
Okay.
Sold 200,000 copies in its first 3 weeks. Like I said, they've been writing like madmen. Hey Soul Sister was the #1 song in the U.S. In 2010. Sold 5.6 million digital copies. They won a Grammy for the song. He says, music has changed. Basically, acknowledging that they've gone more pop, and that artists that aren't willing to do that can go fuck themselves.
Right, they're not going to be on the radio.
Right, James Taylor is this musical hero because I think he's lighter than Bob Dylan, he says.
Okay, got it.
All right, Scott, bring everybody in.
Well, I'm here in the studio with Train, and couldn't be happier for them. They had a big year last year, the big hit song. How many of those records did you sell? I don't even know how the record business works anymore.
Yeah, it's interesting. We sold 1 million albums in this day and age, which is kind of crazy to do. Yeah. And then about 10 million song downloads. So really like 2 million albums, like if you break it down.
Can you guys imagine if it was like the old days before the internet? You would have sold
I don't know, 50 million albums.
I would have a jet.
You would?
Swear to God.
It's really, that's why the record business is crazy now.
Yeah.
So you make your money on touring, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Like bands, I look at bands today and I go, I don't know what the business plan is.
It's touring.
Yeah.
And you know, they really love it. Like kids, I landed in an airport the other day. We just played South by Southwest, and there was a really young band who they were getting their bags and everything. And when they were departing to go to their homes, they were like, okay, see you guys, love you. And I was like, love you? What is that shit? That's new age shit. Don't do that, you know? But
well, that's South by...
They love being in a band together, touring around in vans. That's cool.
I didn't even know what South by Southwest was, but I ended up in Austin because of America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
And I'm there, and the place was crazy. Like, everywhere I turned, there was music, but a lot of shitty music, because I was on the outskirts of it, so it was like every bad band I got to hear. But, you know, when you guys were playing, you weren't anywhere nearby. So I said, this is madness. What am I doing here? And the hotel was packed with record company people, but...
It's bigger than ever.
I never heard of South by Southwest.
It's gotten really, really big.
And what do you go there and you hang out with record company people?
Well, it's mostly for newer bands to kind of showcase and like, hey, this is the Buzz band or this is the band coming up. But, you know, one of your biggest fans in the whole world is RachelRae. And we did her barbecue because it's just fun for us to go there. We actually enjoy playing music now as opposed to years ago when we were just, you know, we were struggling, having fun. But so
that's what I said to Robin. The music business is weird. Like, you guys were struggling, and all of a sudden, you know, Hey Soul Sister comes out.
Yeah.
That thing goes big. And now, are you ever home? Are you just touring and socking in the dough right now?
I mean,
is that the plan?
Kind of. I mean, we're but you know, it's funny. We're having fun, and so really the reward is different than.
You are having fun?
Yeah, man. Really, we really are. We're enjoying each other's company. We used to be like a family, where you know you don't really have to like your family,
right?
And now we're like friends. That's cool.
That's good.
Oh, you've come full circle. Everyone gets along. Are you shocked when you read like Steven Tyler and Joe Perry? What's going on? I mean, there's two guys who make beautiful music together.
Yeah.
And they just write shit about each other.
And then say crap about each other.
Yeah, I mean, on 60 Minutes, Steven.
We don't have to write shit about each other because, like, I woke up today, like, after about 1 hour of sleep, and I just went right to Twitter. And the first thing I see is, trains coming to Howard. Those guys fucking suck. We don't have to talk shit about each other.
Right, you get enough shit. Even, you know, but was there a point where the band really disliked one another? Was there a point where you guys fought a lot?
It wasn't really fighting. We just quietly would go, okay.
Were you frustrated?
I'm going to put that in my hate bank.
Were you frustrated? It's going to happen with any band. I mean, it is.
We just, you know, it was weird. It's hard to explain, but I think it was all just like a lot of ego and like I think we were frustrated with
Scott. You're the drummer, and so in other words, when you say you were frustrated with a lot of ego, it was Pat, right? Pat was the problem. I mean, let's be specific.
You know, I feel like we all were sort of like, you know, you're nothing without me. I'm this, you know, whatever. I think
everybody was being center of the
Steven
universe.
Tyler recently said on 60 Minutes that Aerosmith was riding his coattails.
Yeah, see, stuff like that.
And that's how you felt about Pat. Pat was saying, you're riding my coattails, right?
Well, I think it's pretty clear who we're all lucky to be with. I mean, really, you know, maybe you're right. You know, like nowadays, I'm kind of like, man, I'm really lucky to be playing drums for this guy,
right?
Because he's writing all the hit songs. You know, I mean, he bought me a house and got me a hot little girlfriend, things like that. He does everything for me.
So in other words, things work out once you accept that Pat is God. And because
you know, suddenly Pat has become really nice now that I'm considering that him as God.
So as long as you guys play by Pat's rules, everything will be cool and there's no problem.
Well, yeah, let's be honest, Jimmy.
Jimmy, is that true?
Well, you know, Pat's a really fair guy. Like, it's not like he has a whole bunch of rules that we have to play by. Like, I mean, really, what he said is true. We just all get along. And
so the fighting was years ago. You felt Pat was an ogre, and he would impose his will on you.
You know what? We had 2 more guys in the band back then, too.
Right.
So it was a lot more difficult for 5 people to deal with each other. It's a lot easier.
You know what's great
for the
too?
3 of us.
Right.
They're gone, so now we just blame everything on them, and you know,
That's what it was.
cleanse ourselves.
Very true. So Pat, in other words, Pat, you were feeling from your end, hey, I write these songs. I'm the guy working his ass off. I'm also the lead singer. They should be a little bit more grateful, right?
We just had these weird evolutions, and then we kept creating weird rules to go with them. Like, you know, there was when I started the band, it was with one guy who isn't here anymore, and he and I wrote everything. And then Jimmy came in, so Jimmy started to write a little bit. And then when Scott and Charlie came in, they started to write. The more the other guys wrote, the more the one guy I started with became very upset.
I see.
He was like, we got to change the rules.
Because the drummer in Aerosmith, I'm making the comparison because this is most recently on my mind, but the drummer in Aerosmith, Joey Kramer, was on TV, and he started rolling his eyes about Steven Tyler, like, oh, the great Steven, the great this and that. But meanwhile, Joey Kramer should be thankful too.
Yeah. You know what it is. You got to appreciate each other. You know, like the three of us, and with these guys too. Like now,
who are these two guys now? How did they? They're not in the band.
Hector Maldonado.
Hector, you're not in the band.
They won't let him in.
Yeah.
Well, after we made that mistake.
Hector,
already.
What, we made that mistake. Hector's a mistake.
No.
Hector, have you asked these guys to be in the band?
I don't speak English.
No, seriously. Hector, what's your story? What's your background as a musician? Have you ever been in a band before?
Yeah, I've played in a lot of local bands, but I never did anything.
How did Train bring you into the band and somehow bamboozle you into just like taking a day rate?
I'm having the greatest time of my life.
You're having fun.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Pat, we can't let them into Train. It's too much money to let them in, right?
I think that the opportunities that we're providing these guys is really good.
They'd better be happy to be there, Howard.
Potentially, they could, be
Hector,
doing this
would you
for
like
the rest of their lives and making really great money,
Hector, would you like to say to the guys right now, the three members of Train, that would you like to say? Would you want to say you would like to be in the band?
That whole God thing, it's like three gods for me.
Hector, you're talking to me.
So I have a lot more to answer.
Who decides if Hector can be in the band? Is it just Pat or all three of you?
It would be all three.
It'd be all three. You would sit down and have a vote. It's like the mafia.
I mean, everything's working really well for us.
Not for Hector, it isn't. For you, it's working well. Hector's trying to buy a house.
Here, when I met Hector in San Diego, the dude barely could pay rent. I mean, let's be honest.
I think I actually borrowed a couple of $100 from you at one point. Dude,
you did?
I need a couple
borrowed. That means you paid me back.
So
Hector, I actually gave you a couple.
I sent it to my family. Sorry.
Hector, the way Train paints it, you were living under a bridge, I guess, and they saved your life. But at this point, haven't you been loyal to Train? Don't you play at all their concerts? Aren't you like a member of the band? They're treating you like a migrant farm worker. No ethnic.
I gave up selling oranges, so I'm happy about that.
But you know what I'm saying, right? I mean, it is a little unfair, isn't it?
I don't think it's unfair. I mean, I get to play every single. Yeah, playing music is my life.
Well, somebody's whipped you into shape.
It's good of you to try to keep things cohesive within the band, Howard. Thank you.
That's his
Jerry's
reason for living.
Jerry, you feel the same way? You're grateful?
I don't speak English either.
No, come on, Jerry. Jerry, you're a guitar player. You play with Train wherever they go.
That's right.
But yet you're not allowed to be a member of the band.
I don't want to.
Would you? No, of course you do.
Jerry was our first tour manager back in the early days.
This band is family. This band, I've been with them for 15 years.
So how are you not in the band if you're playing guitar for them? I don't understand how that works.
I think the opportunities this is a pretty deep, a lot of years. There's a lot of, there'd be a lot of, I don't know, accounting to go with all of it, good and bad.
Right.
Jerry and Hector have a chance to actually participate and write songs and do all the things that everybody else does.
And they get paid for that?
Of course. Yeah. I mean, if they...
In hamburgers. Jerry and Hector, do you have to explain to girls on the road that you're not really in the band, or do you just kind of say, look, we're in the band, just to make things simple?
No, I never say I'm in the band.
No. You never do?
No.
Even to girls? Like when girls come back, anybody get... I know Pat's married. You guys are all married?
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's married. No.
Scott's are not married.
Right.
But I have a girlfriend.
But Hector, you're married?
Hector's not married.
I'm not married.
So do you explain to girls before you bang them that you're not actually in Train?
No, I don't.
After.
Well, yeah, right.
After you fuck someone, you go, look.
I'm not really in Train.
I'm not in Train.
No, I say to everyone, I say I play with Train.
You play with Train. Yeah, but isn't that semantics? I mean, these girls are getting tricked, I think.
I don't.
So too.
Yeah, right.
I never pull the Train card. Really, I don't know.
Whatever works.
All right, maybe sometime.
But isn't it amazing the turnaround now? Everyone's into Train now. It's exciting for me because I know you guys are very talented, and I've always enjoyed your work. Is there a lot of pressure now that you have a new album out? When did you write this album?
While we were on the road.
Okay.
For the most part.
And at this point, after you have a hit like Hey Soul Sister, everyone's waiting for... And Marry Me, too, was a big hit.
Yeah.
Isn't the pressure enormous on you now?
It's actually the opposite. Like, for the first time, we used to say there was no pressure ever, but it really was like, man, let's just go have fun. We started writing songs, and we were kind of half... Like, I don't know, we wrote like 7 songs, and 4 of them... our managers, who we really trust, you know, like no one else who's ever taken care of us, we're like, these are hit songs, man. Just go make a fun record now. Just go do, you know, go.
In other words, after you come up with 4 hits, go fill it up with whatever it is that really turns you on.
They weren't even expecting that. They were, you know, just everybody's just looking for an opportunity. Like for us to be on pop radio at this stage of our careers is unheard of. Like I don't even know if No Doubt could do it if they came back, you know, or
what happened to No Doubt? Gwen Stefani was on a roll, and then like, what did they just stop?
I just know that I read one interview that she said she made like 5 times more money selling clothing in the first year or something than
being a musician.
Whole career.
So do you think she's retired, sort of?
I hope not, because I think she's really great. She's a great artist.
She's hot.
Yeah, she's really hot.
And I just read your net worth, Pat, personally.
Yeah.
And Hector, listen to this. Jerry.
Somebody said it's $20 million.
$32 million.
Oh, wow, it's going up.
Are you worth $32 million?
I don't think so.
No.
My ex-wife's probably
worth $32 million.
Fine.
Yeah, you want to visit his money, go see her.
Yeah.
Most people walk down the aisle now to marry me, true?
Yeah.
Richard Christie walked down the aisle to marry me.
Yeah.
And so that's good. Hector, what are you worth? 32 grand?
50.
What?
$50, I think.
$50. I'm just saying, watch it. He hasn't recovered from the 32 million.
And not everybody's into Train. You know, when I met what is her name? I'm like nervous now.
Who?
Who's the comedian who's so great that we all love?
𝗦𝗵cie𝘄?
No, the girl.
Louis C.K.?
Ellen DeGeneres?
Whitney Cummings?
Who's at your wedding?
Sarah Silverman.
Yeah, Sarah Silverman.
Right.
She when we met, I was like, oh man, I just saw you at, you know, I saw you in Los Angeles. You're so great. And she's like, I love you on the show. It was really good recovery.
So now you're never home, are you? I mean, you're married. You remarried. You married a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And you have now how many kids? It's 2, right?
Yeah.
2 new kids.
Mm-hmm.
You're never home to see those kids, are you?
You know, I'm home. I get home.
How many days out of the week are you home?
Well, I don't know. It just depends. Like sometimes I'll be home for several weeks.
I see.
And then
you take off.
And then I'll be home. I won't be home for several weeks.
Away from the wife and kids, and you're not banging anyone on the side yet?
I mean, I'm just.
You guys are laughing, so you know there is something going on, right?
I just love the word "yet." I love how you're an instigator.
Well, come on.
Yeah, I'm just crazy in love, man.
You are.
She's like, it's just getting better. I mean, I didn't even think it could get better, but every day is like, I just feel so lucky to have her.
And don't you think the love continues because you are on the road so much? In other words, you're not there to do the day-to-day drudgery with the diapers and the kids and watching them.
I love the day-to-day with her, too.
You love the day-to-day.
Oh, man, I love every second I get with her, and then it just makes the... I've been watching a lot of Johnny Cash because I'm going to do a part of a Johnny Cash special, and so I watched this love affair between he and
they had a great marriage.
June Carter.
June Carter Cash.
It's very difficult to watch anything that they do without tearing up. It's very deep, their connection. I feel like I have that.
Was Hector invited to your wedding or not? Because
he's not Hector.
Oh, you didn't know Hector. Do you ever invite him over your home? But he's not really in Train, so why invite him over?
I would love to have Hector at my... You know, Hector is a really... He's an incredible musician, but he's a really beautiful person. He's a super great guy, and that's why we have him around all the time.
I see.
There's a lot of bass players, but no one, you know, that we would love to be with as much as him.
True.
And Jerry has been in our family for forever. And
you're terrific guys, but you're never going to be in Train. I'm just being honest. That's
you're too good for Train.
You're too good. Yeah, that's the way it is.
Man, I've never felt worse. This is so bad.
I feel bad for these guys. I mean, they're playing every day. They should be in Train. So you went on the road and you wrote a new album.
Yeah.
And you're telling me you felt less pressure. And this is the song you're going to perform today.
Yeah.
This is the hit song, you feel?
Oh, no, it's just, I don't even think this is the biggest song. I'm very surprised by how well this is doing. Like in the first 2 months, it was the #1 in places like Lebanon and...
Lebanon?
It's huge in Europe and all over the world. In India, they're asking for us to... This song's crazy right now.
That's fantastic. And so if it doesn't beat Hey Soul Sister on the charts, you're not going to sit there and crumble, right?
No, we have... I remember hearing Katy Perry on your show, and you asked her a similar question. She was like, oh, I planned ahead. I think I have everything. And here's Katy Perry. You know, she's fine.
What are you saying?
I feel like we did the same thing.
I don't understand your answer.
You asked her when she had the song, I don't know, I Kissed a Girl,
right.
If she had any more hits or if that was the last time you were going to hear from her. And she said, I planned ahead. I think I have more to offer.
And she did.
And here she is. And I think we're similar in this album. I think there's a lot of life here that could.
There's more depth to Train than just Hey Soul Sister.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's right. Well, I thought you were saying you were divorcing Russell Brand. I didn't know what you were talking about. All right, listen. So the song you're performing today is called what?
It's called Drive By.
Drive By.
Yeah.
This is about the ghetto where people kill each other randomly, right?
Well, yeah, it's like, I'm connected to that. No,
is this about your wife?
This is about when I met my wife.
Good Lord.
Basically, you think, man, I'm never going to fall in love again. This is a bad idea. And then you have like a one-night stand, and then you realize, oh, man, I don't ever want this to end.
You are really in love.
I'm crazy.
Hey Soul Sister was about your wife.
That's the thing, is that I used to write all these songs that were, Calling All Angels, more like Come and Get Me, Jesus. Kind of.
Well, Calling All Angels was about your ex-wife, and you felt that she had abandoned you emotionally, right?
It was just about, like, somebody help. Let me hear from anybody.
Do you think your ex-wife is pissed? Like, oh, wow, he's writing Hey Soul Sister for his new wife.
Thinks I'm writing it about her.
I see.
She's just that way.
Are you getting along with your ex-wife, or you don't even have any contact?
We text.
You text?
Yeah.
No
That's
kidding.
Something.
Yeah.
Does she text, I hate you?
Does she what?
Does she text, I hate you?
Pretty much.
No, she texts about the kids, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kid stuff.
Here's the texting. You ready? Fuck you. Then Pat writes back, no, fuck you.
No, there's a smiley face on it.
Smiley face on the fuck you.
Yeah.
So the issue here is, what do you need, water?
No. I was just looking for the tambourine stuff.
Tambourine? Who plays tambourine? You play tambourine? I play tambourine. Isn't that a coincidence?
I just wanted to be prepared when you asked.
All right. So this song is about your beautiful wife. And when you realize that you're in love. Is that what you're saying? That's what Drive By is? Drive By is love.
Drive By is kind of like, I didn't leave because I was done. I left because I was freaked out. It wasn't a drive-by. It was, I needed to...
Drive-by means one-night stand. It's not a one-night stand.
That's right.
Oh, all right. Now I will listen with new ears. All right, boys, please, grace us with the new song. This is Train, everybody. Beautiful job, boys. I'm going to put you through to the next round. I'm sending you to Vegas. Oh, I'm sorry. That's my other job.
Do you think they should try out?
I think you should try out, man.
Show, man.
You guys got to try out. I'm telling you.
To watch that show.
Oh, it's going to be
so
crazy.
much fun. You know, what I like, too, when I watch you guys perform, I like this idea that the four of you, except for Scott, the four of you are harmonizing. I like that. What do? You work that, like someone goes up high, someone goes low?
Actually, Jerry's not making any noise, but he's realized after all these years of television and radio and stuff, if he puts a mic up and pretends, you get paid more for vocals.
Is that true?
So yeah, he goes like.
So Jerry's not singing?
No, it's not even on.
It's not even on. But Hector, you're harmonizing. And what you guys work that out ahead of time? Who's going to sing what part?
Yeah, Hector always takes the high parts, and I take the lower parts.
Tell me, what do you mean? Break that down for me for a second. Do that. What's the low part and what's the high part?
Oh, I swear to you, I'll be there for you.
And then, Pat, you go where? Where do you go in that harmony?
Oh, I swear to you, I'll be there for you.
I love that.
Singing the melodies, yeah.
And nobody does that anymore. Crosby, Stills, and Nash used to sing harmonies. They don't do it anymore. Is James Taylor your hero?
He kind of is.
You like James Taylor?
One of my heroes, for sure.
And you guys are...
Robert Plant and James Taylor.
And don't you think you guys were more of a rock and roll band, but you said, hey, we got to read the tea leaves out there. We got to come up with more pop tunes, right? We've got to change our style, in a sense, to keep up with the times. True?
Yeah, something, natural just happened. I always credit two things, my wife and our managers. I just think they're just really... great people, and so they inspire us to be different.
When I first heard the song Hey Soul Sister, I said, oh my God, I hope that song doesn't become a hit, because you'll forever have to sing up high in that falsetto. And really, sometimes I imagine after you do 100 dates in a row, that you can't hit those notes, right?
I really got lucky for some reason that the more I sing, the better I sing. So it's kind of like practice more than it is using it up.
You didn't write another song on this album with that. Hey, did you? I mean, you didn't go up high like that.
Man, I tried, but I just couldn't get anything worth recording.
When that song became a hit, were you like furious with yourself? Because now I got to go on
every... mad for a while.
Because it's a difficult thing to sing in that high range the entire song.
Yeah, it's really high.
Yeah, this one is comfortable. I don't feel like you're going to have any trouble with this one.
We were on David Letterman yesterday. I didn't do the greatest job delivering it, but it's much easier to sing than Hey Soul Sister.
What do you mean? You were on David Letterman, and you performed the same song?
Yeah.
And you don't feel your performance was that good?
My performance was about an 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it a 10 this morning?
Out of 100.
I felt you sounded good this morning. Oh, an 8 out of 100.
Today was much better. I'm working with monitor stuff. Anyway, it's just a weird thing. I don't even talk about.
So you're upset about the Letterman appearance?
Just from my, I get upset with myself. I'm better than that.
Did you go to the band, and have you been like driving them crazy about it? I sucked. He is, Jerry, right?
He's hard on himself.
He is. What does he say to you after a Letterman appearance?
He won't talk about it.
This morning he said he warned us he's going to be angry all day. So that's
did you?
Deal with. So we all know how to deal with that.
I try to yell at them to project the anger that I'm feeling for myself.
Seriously, did you know that was happening during the performance?
Yeah, because I had an ear monitor in, and I don't ever wear them.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, I'm going to wear it so that I can do a better job, and it worked the opposite.
Why didn't you pull the ear monitor out?
I did later. But some of my heroes, or not heroes, but some of the people I have enormous respect for, like Martina McBride and Bruce Springsteen, they don't wear them. And when I watch, I go like, okay, they don't wear them, so that makes sense. But we're a different kind of band, and so.
Well, maybe you shouldn't wear them. If you know your thing is not wearing earplug, then don't wear it.
Yeah. I suppose that's the logical way of looking at it.
And so you had a miserable day yesterday as a result.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep, and I'm neurotic.
You're not neurotic. You care. You care. You want to put the song out. You put a lot of work into it. You get your shot on Letterman, and then you fuck it up.
Thanks, Dad.
What's the matter with you?
Did you just say he became his dad?
Yes.
Can you ever go to a Letterman show and say, listen, this is a tape show. Can't we redo the song?
Well, it wasn't that bad.
Right.
I'm more of like I want
stickler.
it to be perfect, and if it was like, boy, we need to redo that, then we would have been told, hey, let's cut that again.
Scott, did you know that was happening while the song was going on?
No, I thought Pat did great.
You did?
Yeah, we all did. His pitch was great and all that stuff.
It's so ironic because you find him hanging himself in his room, and you're like, well, you did fine.
He did a great job.
You nut. It was great. Hector, was it an 8? Or was it an 8? Let's be honest with Pat. The song yesterday, was it an 8?
I think I think it sounded fine. I think it's.
But you knew it could have been better, didn't you?
I know that I could have been better. Yes.
No one is willing to tell Pat he was an 8 yesterday, are they?
Man, I love this band.
It's unreal. Well, everyone's trying to be protective of you. But today you were a 10, were you not? I thought the song.
I felt really good about that, but I don't ever want to hear it back.
Right.
That's the way I am. I saw a Johnny Depp interview, and he doesn't like to watch himself either. I don't like to hear myself.
You won't watch Letterman to see how you did?
I did. I watched it because I couldn't sleep. I was like, I just better watch it to get it out.
So you were in your hotel last night.
Yeah.
You're alone. You said, I'm tuning into Letterman to see if I was that bad.
Well, I fell asleep at 12 and woke up at 12:10. And
okay.
I was like, okay, I'm up.
I'm putting this on.
Yeah.
And when you put it on, you agreed with your earlier opinion that you were an 8.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, what
That's
a torture.
Awful. That's
for
torture,
God's sake.
I can't, why am I doing this?
I mean, come on.
Please don't ever replay this show.
You know, you talk about Johnny Depp. He doesn't watch his own interviews. I got to tell you, I can't watch Johnny Depp interviews either. This fucking guy is such a bore. I mean, I don't know what he's talking about. Did you?
He agrees.
Yeah.
Don't watch Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp goes, I can't, watch my own, interviews. I'm like, yeah, neither can we. That's why no one's looking for you.
The greatest thing that you talk about is when actors describe their characters in movies.
Oh, you want to hang yourself. It's a nightmare. You know, I got to go out and do a bunch of these promotional interviews about America's Got Talent. Yeah. I hope I don't slip into that. I'm sure I will.
You've heard so many of them, it might get you.
You see on all these shows now, there's mentors. Everyone, either they're a judge or they're a mentor. Do you guys want to get into that at all, Pat? Do you want to do some of that?
I don't know. I mean, what do you think of it? Do you think it would be a good look for me?
Yeah, I think you'd be a good mentor. I'll talk to my bosses at America's Got Talent. I'll see.
Well, where would he like to go? X Factor?
Where do you want to go? I'll get you in there. I'm a judge now. I can do anything I want.
We mentored those girls on, it was Germany's version of American Idol.
Oh, no kidding. It was Germany Idol.
It wasn't really mentoring, though. They didn't speak English. Yes, nice.
I have advice for you. What? 9. Go ahead, Mike. You're on with Train.
Howard?
Yes.
Hey, Howard. I was wondering if the guys would be interested, could play Calling All Angels for me.
I think they've done that on. Haven't you done Calling All Angels on the show?
We have, yeah.
Yeah, they've done that already. I could do it for you, though, if you'd like.
Yeah, please. Go ahead.
Calling all angels. Yeah. Calling all angels. How's that?
Pat was so confused. He was like, is that the song?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the way I do it. You know, when I do a cover version, I like to make it my own. That's what I tell the kids.
I love that.
Hey, soul sister. I can do them all.
It is funny watching the mentoring and seeing that they have their catchphrases, make it your own.
Right,
stuff,
right.
You know.
Hector, jump in on harmonies on this. Take the high part. Calling all angels. Yeah. Ooh. I love fucking jamming, man. That's my thing.
Isn't it great to be with other musicians who are at your level?
You get me? Do it like a chorus of it, just so I can get it. I'm losing it. Just give me a little of it so I can do it. I'm fucking. That's it. Yeah, that's how you do it. I lost the tune for a second. Mike, how's that? That sounds good, right?
Yeah, that was great. I was wondering if maybe Marianne from Brooklyn and Debbie the Pet Lady would join us.
Yeah, I might start a band with them.
You might want to harmonize with them, yes.
That's funny. That song holds up. I mean, I'm a big guy. I listen to Coffee House on Sirius all the time. They play that song every 10 minutes, and I can't get enough of it. It's such a great song, that Calling All Angels.
Oh, my goodness.
I sing it to Robin sometimes.
Yeah.
She's my angel.
Thank you for being here.
We've been a band for so long that it's cool, like, to go through a repertoire and, like, emotionally where we were or where I was as a lyric writer or whatever, and that song and Hey Soul Sister being in the same, they're like totally different, but they're I think that song means something to people, and then Soul Sister's more like a vibe and dancey. So it's just,
Are you sick of singing?
Building a career, you know, like.
Are you sick of singing those songs?
No, man. It's hard to get sick of something that, you know, you're watching people that don't speak your language sing back to you, and it's just pretty moving.
Yeah. All right, Jenks, go ahead, and then I'll let these guys out of here.
Hey, good morning, guys. I have a question for Hector. If Pat told you that in order to stay in the band, you had to suck a man's dick, would you do it?
Oh,
Hector, would you suck a guy's? Would you suck? He has.
Right. And, yeah, I did it.
You did suck a dick, and he still didn't like it.
I don't see the problem. What's the question?
Yeah. You're ready to do it. You're ready to suck a man's penis. If good for you.
I'll swallow the gravy, do the whole thing.
Let's. Oh, by the way, have you heard? I wonder if you boys have heard this at all.
What?
This is one of my favorite songs that you sort of did.
And I wanna give Robin anal. Spread your ass apart and make your pussy fart.
Have you ever heard that one?
I think that ad lib was on the record.
Do you like that when do you like that when a song becomes part of the culture, that the parody? Do you like that?
I really love it, especially on this show. Those are the best.
Anissa, go ahead. A quick question for Train.
Hi.
Yes.
First of all, I think that Pat does the best Led Zeppelin. It's fantastic.
He does. He does. He could have joined.
Great covers.
He could have joined Led Zeppelin at one point when Train was, going through hard times.
That would have been.
And
that would have been good.
You keep talking about Hey Soul Sister like it's the very first song that they ever had a hit with, and that's
no. But I'm saying it was a revival of sorts, Soul Sister.
Well, yeah, I guess, but for people that have listened to them for a long time, it's not. But anyways, Pat, Train, anyways, love it.
All right.
And Howard, you're freaking awesome. I love you.
I know it. Thank you. Next call. Thank you. Debbie, go ahead.
Hi, may I make a comment and then ask a question about his...
What is this? What is he running for office?
I saw Train at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, and Pat Monahan was awesome. He ran around the whole stadium singing "Marry Me" while running.
Yeah, Pat runs around a lot. I've been noticing that. You're incorporating running into your actual stage performance.
So he's doing both. He's exercising and performing.
Yeah, I feel like he's an aerobics class. But he's a freak. Like, he won't gain a pound. Right. I've gone to dinner with him, and he'll eat like 1 ounce of protein. He's got it all measured out and everything. He's worse than me. And I mean, so now you're running on stage to get in your aerobics, right?
Yeah, I just always go out during "Marry Me," and it's a cool thing to go sing it with people and everything. And that was a rodeo, so there was a long ways to just reach people. So.
Right.
Isn't it hard to run and sing at the same time? Seriously, I mean,
it's pretty hard. But you run and then,
right. You build up your aerobic. Pat's such an exercise freak that during Hey Soul Sister, now when you see them live, he does kettlebell workouts. and Hector's on the Stairmaster because he's got to lose a few.
It's a whole new setup.
It's a whole new setup. Anyway, so there's your statement, Debbie. What is your question?
I want to know if he thinks that country music stars are as talentless as you do.
Look, I never said country music stars are all talentless, but a lot of them are second rate. Pat, you know what I'm talking about. Pat's told me this off air. That a lot of country stars could never make it.
Without Pat?
No, they couldn't make it in the, let's say, mainstream. That the country fans are way more forgiving.
Well, I actually personally, without saying who's who and what's what, there are definitely authentic country artists who I adore.
Willie Nelson.
And then there are the people that create themselves because they don't make it in pop radio. And that is a fact.
That's what I'm talking about.
I know of that firsthand. But they become very popular in that genre.
If you're a hot band, a pop band, and it's going nowhere, a lot of them become country artists, and they get a loyal following from these yahoos.
Are you talking about Kenny Rogers?
No, Kenny Rogers. I'm talking about some of these contemporary guys. That's who I'm talking about.
Well, thank you. I really enjoyed Pat Monahan, and the Houston Livestock Show and Radio was an awesome performance.
Listen, I know what I'm talking about with the music industry.
Oh, he's such a maven now. My God.
I'm a judge.
Is it difficult to handle Howard now?
Oh, my goodness.
You want to know something?
Everything's a pronouncement.
Something has happened to me. Ever since I'm on the show, I realize I'm that judge that America agrees with. Yeah. I'm not kidding. You should see everything. I'm so on target with everything.
There was something that everybody was really drawn to, I think, on Idol, which was Simon's you know, he was totally okay with saying whatever he felt like.
That's right.
Is that your personality on television?
Listen, my personality on radio for 30 years has been I say whatever is on my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I do. I mean, what else would I do?
That's why I can't wait to see the show.
Watch this. Ask me an opinion on anything, and I'll give it to you.
What do you think of Jimmy's sex life these days, since we haven't talked about it?
I don't know anything about Jimmy's sex life, but looking at Jimmy, I'm pretty sure it's pathetic. How's that for honesty? I'm sure it ain't going that great.
You know what?
Right.
You nailed it.
That's right. Exactly. No, you boys are great. You know I love you. Oh, here's Marianne from Brooklyn. She'll have the final word. Okay, Marianne, go ahead.
Hi, boys. I called you years ago at K-Rock, and then I knew Soul Sister, which was my favorite. I heard on Serious Hits 1, and I just want to tell you, your sweet moonbeam, the smell of...
Oh,
God.
All right, look. Hey, boys, I wish you luck. Where are we off to next? What's going to happen? What's the train...
We were going to spend a few days here with Rachel Ray, and for the first time, I think, ever in her history, or maybe even in daytime TV, she's going to let us be her house band for the week.
You like that idea?
I think it's really cool that we're going to be on Dancing with the Stars. We're going to try to get on your show if you'll have us.
Yeah, sure. America's Got Talent.
It sure
Absolutely. It sure has talent.
He'll take you to Vegas.
I'll take you with me. And Hector's going to be allowed to play with you guys on Rachel Ray, or are you not going to take him with you?
I'm not sure yet.
All right, we'll see. Train's new album, California 37. I believe that refers...
What does the title refer
That refers to a road, doesn't it?
California 37?
Yeah. It's a highway that kind of brought Scott and Jimmy and I to each other's places where we lived, and also was a road to get to other places like Napa and San Francisco.
Huh.
Check out Train's Save Me, San Francisco Wine Company. You boys are really trying to cash in quickly. What is going on here with a wine company?
They have a wine.
What are you guys
doing? Being a San Francisco band... we decided let's bring San Francisco to people, so we started making wine, but like real wine.
Train wine?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually doing really well and tastes really nice.
It's good.
And then
and Hector and Jerry don't participate in any of the profits of that, do they?
They can drink it.
I hope not. You do?
We drink most of it.
You guys are participating in the profits?
No, we participate in drinking it.
It's
good stuff.
Scott, you're in on that though, right? I mean, you're in Train, right?
Yeah,
okay.
It's gone better than we thought, than we ever hoped. We just kind of wanted to make the wine. But it's actually very good. And in Wine Spectator, it got like a 92.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Hector and Jerry. You're not going to even see a taste on that, huh?
Most of the profits go to charity.
Oh, they go to charity. Yeah. What are we doing?
That's Hector, right?
Yeah. Give some to Hector. He's like, give me some.
Still get some.
Right. I mean, in fact, you can see Hector and Jerry, who are not official members of Train.
Right.
They started a naked webcam business. And you can see them on their nude for a couple extra bucks. I should mention that as well. So check out Train Save Me San Francisco Wine Company at Save Me San Francisco WineCo.com. You guys got to get an easier website. Train will be touring this summer. So I'm happy for you guys.
Yeah, thanks so much.
And I will forever thank Pat for thanking me at the Grammys.
I forgot to thank my wife, but...
and you didn't
you
thank
did
your
remember
wife.
Howard.
You know what? Smart move. I'll be there for you more than your wife will.
Well, that's what I said to her when I felt
Bros
so
before
hideous.
Right.
I ran right back out to the audience, and I was like, honey... Just so you know, Howard's got his own, show, so that's why I did. No,
you didn't say bros before hoes, I hope. That's terrible.
No, I actually said, oh, honey, I really am so sorry. So anyway, that's...
Well, anyway, guys, congratulations on all the success. And I also heard, and excess, I also heard your version of Rihanna's song. I thought that was good, the acoustic version. I heard that.
It's just that I always ask these guys if we could do stuff like from great singers,
Right.
That's what... that's like the next thing I wanted to do is just like try to write songs that are just so hard to sing, like that. I just think that's why Hey Soul Sister's fun for me, because it is so high. It's fun to watch.
How many guys can sing that?
It's fun to watch that, like...
Anyway. You got to practically be a eunuch to sing that song, right? Get your balls cut off.
Which works out conveniently.
Dr. Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, thank you. Long-time listener, Howard. Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, have you ever had a chance to see these guys live? They are incredible. I've seen them over a dozen times.
I have seen them live. Yeah, they do a great job.
I'll tell you, when you look at singers, you think 70s Robert Plant, 80s Steve Perry. In the last decade, Pat Monahan, incredible. And
beautiful
he's
voice.
Underestimated, undervalued, the range he's got.
See, guys? He's going to be more unbearable now. Good luck.
I could tell you a funny Hector story. I tell you, Hector's the coolest guy. He busts his balls. VH1, best cruise ever. Last last night, I'm just standing by the bar. There's no more groups playing, and Hector comes down and says, "Hey, what are you doing, Dr. Mike?" I said, "Nothing. I'm just sitting here with my wife," and he's like, "Come upstairs, hang out with Scott and the roadies," and I hung out.
Did you invite this guy up to a bar or something, or a room?
No, our best cruise ever. It was a cruise ship, Carnival Cruise Lines. A whole bunch of bands played, about 15, 20 bands.
Hector used to have a nickname, and it was Patromio.
Patromio?
Yeah, because when he had Patron, it was just on.
You invited this guy. You invited this guy and his wife up to your room.
No. We were on the deck.
Yeah.
It was Scott, me. It was Tom, the road manager.
So why is Hector such a great guy? Because he talked to you?
Well, yeah, he's real personal. Talks to you. He's real friendly. I mean, we shared stories, not so much about music and stuff, but just about life. You know, talked about family things, stuff like that for hours. He's just a regular guy.
Sounds lovely.
Very good.
Now, Jimmy had a lot of girls on that cruise ship. Okay.
Good for you. All right. Yes, go ahead, Brian.
Usually, whenever I hear Pat in interviews, I kind of get douche chills, but now I heard this song, I got real chills.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome, man.
Guy saying you used to be a douche, and now you're a real man.
Yeah, now I'm
Isn't that a beautiful compliment?
Oh my God.
You went from douche to douche chills.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know. Anyway,
From douche chills to
boys, great appearance today. Thank you for coming by. You know, I wish you so much success.
I hope to have to thank you on another Grammys.
Yes, please. With this one, I wish you a Grammy and more thanks to me. That's what I wish for your future. And no, that was great. I was laying in bed with my wife, and all of a sudden you thanked me and went a long way. You know what I mean? She suddenly looked at me with new eyes.
Yeah, because you haven't accomplished much, so that really took it over.
No, but you'd be surprised. That really can put it over the top. You know, there's a guy getting a Grammy thanking me. It's beautiful.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you, you all deserved it. You've all been huge supporters of us, and
with good reason.
There's a lot of times that we just are complimented because of you. Like, hey, man, when you're on Howard Stern, it's the just forever, no matter where we are. So
say more, please. Don't stop now. You're on a roll.
No,
anybody else in train want to say something great about me? Next time when you get a Grammy, just say, Beth, you're so lucky to be with Howard. If you could just throw that in as well. Boys, thank you again. Good luck with the new album. Again, the new album is called, Robin, what's the name?
California 37.
There you go. California 37. And that's Robin self-fertilized during your period. All right.
So how could I forget?
We'll be back right after these words.
Wow, that was really fun.
Well, another fine appearance.
Good time.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having us in.
We always look forward to this.
Where are you?
The most.
Howard Stern.
You don't have to sit in it.
New York City. Yeah, it's true.
But seriously, running on stage and singing is very difficult.
Yeah, I just run so much that it's like whatever.
Well,
Justin, it's so good to see you guys.
Great seeing you. Thanks
Thanks
for
so
coming
much,
in.
Howard. It's so much fun.
It was great having you.
Pleasure.
And I'm so happy for your success.
Now you can spread all our germs to me. I got the same
you had the same? Here. See, I got sanitizer here.
What are you doing, man?
Yeah,
I always come in and not shake your hand and go, perfect.
Don't think I wanted to do this. You know what the problem is? You're a singer.
I do.
The singer, and you've got to keep your voice, and you can't get sick.
And you know how many people I watch go in and out of bathrooms and just like, I'm good.
Oh yeah, that's
it's so like,
it freaks me out too. It's because when I'm like, I gotta go do this American thing, I go, I can't afford to get sick. I don't see him in a couple of
you gotta get on airplanes, but you get on an airplane with like you and your wife. It's really nice. I get in a lot of big planes with a lot of sick people.
Yeah, I appreciate that air circulation.
There was a nurse that told me that I should always
wear masks.
Masks. I had a doctor tell me that those masks, even the best ones, they're done after a half hour. They last for a half hour.
So what's the key? What's the thing?
That you use saline in your nose to keep your membranes wet, because if they're wet, they'll protect you. If they dry.
10 seconds. Can we do a photo, Howard?
Yeah. Wait. Let me do a live commercial, real quick. That's the key, Pat?
Let's sit on the booby couch.
Membranes?
You got your nasal passage membranes.
Jason, I would do that.
I do it all the time. Hi.
Fellas, his attempts to divide the band were unsuccessful.
Oh man, probably not, because what happens with Howard is he plants the seed and then it just grows. So Jerry, for instance,
I'm so mad right now. 34 million.
Really? Where is that money? I know where it is. It's like I'm not even like close.
I know where it is. It's not in my bank account.
You know where it isn't.
I know where it's not.
Yes. Sorry, everybody. I don't know where it is either.
It's probably paying for that elevator in your house, bro.
Yeah, really.
Oh, that.
Guys, how difficult is it to start and stop and talk and perform? It's a very different experience from what you're used to, as far as going through the interview, then playing a song, then stopping, then analyzing your band. And
I kind of like it like that. It gives me a break instead of having to go to the next song, you know. That's going to sound loud, isn't it, on your recorder? I like it. I like everything about the show. I'm like, I got crucified by the FCC DVDs, man, so I'm good with whatever happens here.
You go way back and you'll continue to stay aboard.
Yeah, man, this is the best show on TV or radio.
Well, thank you guys. Great job today.
I mean, you know, until America's Got Talent comes out.
Well, of course, yes. Thanks, guys.
You know what? I just saw like the craziest thing. You and Pat sharing Purell and sanitizing your hands together.
You know what happened?
I said, this is a new public ritual.
I go over to the band, and they all shook my hand. So now I'm thinking, oh, fuck. Then I go over to Pat, so I said, I might as well. I've shaken everyone's hand. I shake Pat's hand, and he goes, you know I'm as bad as you are. He goes, you've shaken all their hands. Now you shook my hand. I said, come on, let's go over and Purell. Then we Purell. I get all Purelled up. Hector comes over and shakes my hand again.
Yeah, because you had to do it again. I noticed you're gonna start blistering like Howie.
I got to be more
if you keep doing this Purell every 10 seconds.
I got to be more like Howie Mandel. Like he just fist bumps. He will not shake. Anyway, it's time for. Well, then Pat and I were talking about how if you're on a plane, you should put saline solution up your nose so that you don't get germs from anybody.
Saline solution.
And that wearing I wore a surgical mask on my way to.
Oh God, are you kidding me?
No. and he said those only work for a half hour. Oh, man. Watch Howie Mandel get a deadly fist fungus. You know what I mean? From fisting everyone.
Thinking he's so safe.
Yeah, right. All of a sudden. What did Ronnie get? Let me see.
Bottom red and yellow.
Ugly
I've
meter
never had
results.
this.
Oh, my God.
What?
Oh, my God.
Well, you announce it.
Listen, Ronnie is a 0.
No. Are you kidding?
0. Lower than Jay Leno. Read it. Ronnie,
you want
come
to
here.
Text?
Come here. What? I swear, take a look.
Get out of here.
Look at that. Oh, thank God.
Fuck off. On the bottom.
Fuck off.
Wow.
What does that mean, 0?
He's never even seen
what does
a
it
0.
say?
Okay, well, it says his head size, like ratio, is only 1% off, which is pretty good, but it says the eyes are extremely too small and way too far apart. That's where he's losing most of his
points.
His mouth is 34% narrower than it should be for his face. So his nose is all right. But wow,
suddenly I feel hot. Let's go to Joe. Joe from Philly. Hey, now.
Good morning, Howard.
Good morning,
Howard. Did you happen to? I'm sorry, are you there?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Howard. Did you happen to hear there was a news brief played over the weekend on your station? And it was with Shuli and JD. And I just thought this was so telling. I know how you're attached to JD. I know you have a special place in your heart for him. But he refers to himself in the news brief as JD, Harm, whatever. I mean, he doesn't even finish his own name.
Wow. You know, I did detect,
Is he better since his high score?
Yeah, I did detect that the ugly meter thing, and he scored in the 50s. He suddenly got some sort of confidence. I understand on the wrap-up show yesterday, he hardly funkeyed at all.
Yeah, he stood up straight.
Whatever.
As soon as he got his score. What do you think JD's going to be?
I bet you JD's a 46.
I just want to be over 50.
I'm going to say... I'm going to say he might be a 45.
No, but so you're saying he's better looking than me.
But it's a symmetry thing.
But does that app take into consideration his triple chins?
Hey! All
right, what did JD score?
All right, you guys are pretty good. He came in at a 52. So.
I'm Mr. Handsome.
Dude, did it help you in some way? Because it seems like you're walking around a little more confident or something.
Not really. And when I was talking...
he's back.
Take it again. He needs to remember he's a 52.
Why don't you put yourself on that thing every day? Robin's right. What?
When I was talking in this news brief, I might have been talking about my Twitter. And my Twitter is JD Harm. There's no, like...
Yeah, but it's not JD Harm whatever. You should be JD Harm whatever. You should get that name.
Well, someone's probably already got it now.
Oh, I see.
He did. He was talking about the girl on Big Bang Theory allowing him to follow her.
Oh, was that the one that you thought you were stalking her or something?
I guess there was a Twitter bug or something.
Yeah.
And that's what happened, but now we're following each other.
Oh, so she let you in.
She let me in.
Actually, heard I was at 50. What was your score on the ugly meter?
52.
52. Look at you. You got it memorized. That was a big day for you yesterday, wasn't it? You were expecting to be shot down again with like a 12 or something.
Boy, you know, that effect does not last long.
I'm glad I got over the 50 mark. That's all I...
By the way, is there anything funnier than Fred doing JD or Eric the actor? I mean, come on. I was listening to the replay of Eric the actor yesterday, and Fred was going like on a mad tear, like, you know.
I know.
Well, he was very inspirational yesterday, I have to say. Thank you for calling in, Eric.
You should like get a business card, JD, with your number on it, like 52. Just say, you know, so chicks.
I'll change my Twitter thing, but I'm 52 on the ugly meter app.
Did you goof on Ronnie at all about a 0? A lot of guys were in the hall goofing on him.
I didn't really get to talk to him much, but it is funny.
Is anyone out there throwing the 0 at him?
Of course.
Yeah. Get a 0. I mean, that's not cool.
I agree with Robin. I think it's because that big bush he's got on his face.
They threw the meter off.
It's not used to that sort of thing.
Does Ronnie have the worst facial hair, Robin? Be honest.
No, he doesn't have the worst facial hair of anybody on earth.
Because it isn't like a Wyatt Earp mustache.
I love when guys start carving things in their hair, you know, making designs.
What kind of design? It's not a design.
Is everyone busting balls about your 0?
Dude, I don't really.
Yes, you do.
Does. No, I don't.
Stop it.
You really believe that bullshit?
Yeah, it seemed pretty accurate.
Oh, please, get away from me. Those guys are the biggest users that ever walked through the door here.
What's your theory?
Jeez. My theory?
Yeah.
As far as what? My 0?
Yeah.
Dude.
How do you figure?
How do I figure?
Yeah.
They can do anything they want with that picture. They can make it to look like shit any way
they
manipulated
the picture, or
and they decided to give you a 0?
Just figure out what they got out of that shit yesterday. They got airtime like they wouldn't believe. They got airtime right into the wrap-up show.
Right.
And when the guy walked out the door... Wait,
so you don't think you are a 0?
Wait. When the guy walked out of the little bald ugly guy walked out of the studio yesterday,
yeah,
he goes, "Thanks for being such a good sport," with a big smile on his face.
Ooh. So you think it was rigged?
Oh, I know it was rigged.
You know what?
Without a doubt in my fucking mind.
Met a guy. I got to tell you something. I met a guy. He's a burn victim. He got a 25.
Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad.
What number do you think he should be?
Dude, I'm happy for him. I don't care.
But what number do you think you are?
I don't know.
You don't know your own number?
No.
What were you thinking you were going to get? You thought you were going to beat me. Tell the truth.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Meanwhile, I heard that Sal put a big 0 on Ronnie's back yesterday.
And he's walking around.
No, it said 0. It wasn't a big 0.
He put a 0. Oh, it said 0?
It said 0.
And you didn't know for a long time? That's not nice. That was not nice.
Whatever.
Ron.
I don't think Ronnie's a 0. I think Ronnie's the man.
Good man, bro.
Yeah, I'm crying. I'm crying over the whole thing. Believe me. I'm crying.
No, you seem affected by it.
Yeah, I am. I'm very affected. I'm crying.
Get Phelan.
I'm not getting Phelan.
Get him.
I'm not getting him. He's running his bullshit camera in there. What do you want from me? I should get him? He was here.
Phelan.
That's your problem.
Were you pissed?
No.
Yeah,
no, it's just no, dude. It's just annoying when people just don't leave you alone.
I want to see that on TV, though. I want to see Ronnie walking around with a 0 on him.
He was really upset yesterday, Howard. He had like a lot of conspiracy. So the big conspiracy theory is that they rigged the picture. But then he even went back as far to say is that the psych test that he was given, that was also rigged against him.
Ah.
Oh, right. Are you kidding?
So now I'm crazy and now I'm ugly. Okay, that's fine. Whatever.
That sounds about right.
Whatever,
not
dude.
crazy at all.
Right.
You know?
So,
listen, they got what they wanted. I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden they have an account on Twitter now too.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, you're on Twitter every minute. So, were people busting your balls on Twitter?
Of course. No, actually, I got a lot of good response from people.
Well, listen, man. You know one thing.
The usual dirtbag guys gave me, the usual shit. But I got a lot of chicks saying that's bullshit.
That you're good looking.
Yeah,
listen,
man.
there's one thing I know. You're a great security guy. I say you have eyes in the back of your head. I really do.
Thank you.
I do.
Yeah, thanks.
You know everything that's going on.
Yeah,
Whatever.
You're constantly aware of what's going on around you.
Yeah,
and I love
thank
that.
you. Yeah, that's because my eyes are back here instead of up here.
No, you
that's
probably
why I
know
got a zero.
You probably know what's going on behind you right now.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Stupid ass.
Sal was holding up a big zero.
It was a shaky zero I've ever seen in my life.
But no, I mean, I was bummed out about the 34. But what are you going to do? I got to go on with my life.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't a great score for me, but it is weird. You think you're better looking than JD, don't you? I mean, were you surprised he was a 52?
I would say Ronnie's better looking than me.
You would?
I don't know what the hell they did.
Who would you have sex with, Robin?
Why do you think that they chose you to be the
because
zero?
they know that it blows up into a whole thing with me.
He's the big name.
I'm sensitive.
Stop it now. That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, why did they choose you to be a zero?
Because they know it blows up. Like, look what happened with the psych test.
Right.
It went ballistic in here with me.
Right. So you think...
No, you went ballistic.
Yeah,
but then why did Doug Goodstein get a 20-something?
Well, you talk about somebody being bummed out.
Yeah.
There is somebody who's bummed out.
Yeah, I heard he's like very upset with his score.
I mean,
I'm not upset at all. I don't know what you're talking about, Ronnie.
Yeah, that's not what I heard, dude. That's what you guys in the control room told me.
Well, I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, why do you think that when those guys were figuring out who to give the zero to, and they did that to you, why did they give him a 20? Because he doesn't get on the air all that much.
I don't know, dude. I'm telling you. That's my theory. I don't care.
And Lieberman.
Lieberman couldn't sleep last night. Did you know that?
No.
Oh, Lieberman
Is that true?
He told me he couldn't shut up. His girlfriend was like telling him to shut up already, like all night. He didn't stop talking about it.
Why would you tell your girlfriend that you're an 18?
No.
Beth called me. She goes, "Why are people telling me about some ugly thing?" And I go, "Oh, because you got a 92." And she goes, "What do you mean a 92?" I said, "You tested higher than Angelina Jolie." She goes, "Oh, that's ridiculous. They probably just used a good picture of me or something." I said, "No, you just tested high."
Lieberman supposedly...
I didn't tell her I'm a 34. Yeah. Hey, Lieberman, why did you tell your girlfriend you're an 18? What the fuck is wrong with you?
She heard it on the air, and so she knew I was concerned about it. She heard it on the wrap-up show, actually, and all I said was, and I stand by this, and now the song even confirms it, that now I am defined by this for all of my days moving forward within Howard Stern. That was my concern.
I got to tell you, man, I mean, I'm a guy, I'm not gay, but you're good looking to me. I mean, you seem a lot more attractive than some of these other gavons.
Exactly. That's my point, Howard.
He said he doesn't take still pictures well.
Yeah. He says he doesn't still photograph well.
He said historically it's known that he doesn't still photograph.
Historically. Who historically knows you don't photograph well?
It's
in the past, when I've had to take publicity photos or something, we had to do multiple shoots because I really don't. I don't still photo well. I'm better on video.
So moving around, you're like a Brad Pitt. Like, when you're standing still, you're like ugly.
Oh, my.
Exactly. It's all about the movement.
It's true. I always see you moving, to tell you the truth. Shirley, did you get tested?
No.
Yeah. I don't. You're smart. Stay away from that thing. The 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗍.
What is going on around here?
I love Shirley. Shirley's a good man. Shirley's handsome. I think Shirley's a good-looking dude.
I don't know why you give it
I don't know. We got some crew around. I think the average score was 12. Well, anyway. Hey, John, look at it this way. You scored like a whole 2 points higher than Richard's asshole.
Oh.
You know.
That's a huge honor.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I mean,
play the song. Hey, where's the new John Lieberman song for his intro? That's the best.
How does a cock get a better score than my face?
Lieberman got 18 on the ugly meter.
What'd you say?
How does a cock get a better score than my face?
You tell me.
It makes no sense. That's why it make that whole app thing makes no sense.
It's all in the bone structure.
Yeah, the bone structure. That's the ugliest dick I've ever seen.
Ralph, go ahead.
I'm with Ronnie. That app's ridiculous because, from what I understand, it measures symmetry on your face, and most people's faces are not symmetrical. If you took Howard, your photographer, you took a picture of somebody's face dead on, you cut it in half, and then put those two halves together.
All I know is JD did really well.
Yeah, that's why
I'm a home. And I got to admit, I'm looking at JD now. He looks pretty good today. You know, it's like
he looks goofy. You're better looking than him.
Am I?
Yes.
Oh no, man.
All right, Ralph, you can hang up now.
Thank you, Ralph.
This app just causes trouble.
Thanks, buddy.
Ralph is very attracted to me. In all fairness, I have to. In full disclosure. Thank you, Ralph.
You're very handsome. I'll see you later.
Bunch of guys telling each other how good looking we are. Well, JD, I was kind of happy for you, quite frankly, because like yesterday, you almost sounded confident.
Yeah.
You know, now you're back to being.
Well, he was
mess.
happy when he walked out of here. Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, I saw it. He had a whole like happy walk.
I was okay, and then Gary got his score and said to like, "Fuck you, triple chin asshole," or whatever.
Yeah, now he's back to being a mushroom.
Right back in the crapper.
I'll live.
Wow.
Big weekend for JD.
Why?
Chicago and Arizona.
Oh, yeah?
Block party?
Yeah.
Couldn't get a chance to get on stage with those good looks?
Give all the girls a thrill.
Hey, ladies. 52 is here.
That's right.
I got some girls supposedly responded on Twitter in Chicago coming to see JD.
All right, let's break some hearts.
Like they want to have sex with him?
I don't know about having sex with him. They want to hang out with him. That's up to him once he,
He's got to close the deal.
I'll open the door.
Yeah.
He's got to close it.
Yeah.
Are you excited about that?
I was telling Shirley, I would like to be able to focus on that, but I can only focus on the show. And like
what about after the show?
Having the show, okay, that's the problem. I'm more worried about the show going well and people being happy for what they pay for.
What are you worried about that train wreck for?
Because
it's not going to go well. I can tell you that.
How do you think someone has to worry about it?
How do you think the show is going to go well with Ronnie and you?
If Shuley's not worried about it, what are you worried about?
He's worried.
No, he's not. He's not worried.
All you got to do is get up and say a couple of things to the crowd.
I know. I just,
And you're saying you can't bang this chick that Ronnie's going to? Is she hot?
On Twitter, she looks hot.
Did she send you pictures of herself?
Well, she's got her, avatar picture.
Let me see it.
I don't have it with me now. I'd have to look for it.
And she's saying she's coming to see JD. She's romantically interested in him?
She didn't say that. She just said she wanted to meet him.
Like back at the hotel?
Yeah, well, she heard the stuff that was going on in the show.
Right.
And she said she wanted to meet him at the show. She didn't say anything about hotels.
Well, hey, at least you got an entree.
You don't know.
There's plenty of recon going on.
But you know he's going to fuck it up. Because like he's going to get with her and then all of a sudden she's not. He's going to be like,
Well, I'm not going to stand there and give instructions in the bedroom.
What does it mean, plenty of recon going on?
But then again, maybe I should. Maybe I should do that.
No, can't you help him at least get her, like, can't you help the conversation in the beginning?
I will try.
I watching that matchmaker show on TV.
But I'm a 0, so how am I going to work with you? You're a 52.
Yeah, but that's the point. You're a 0, and meanwhile, you do better than him.
Okay.
And he's got 52 points on you, and he still fucked it up. He's so not confident.
When he said recon was going on.
We're just he's talking to people, I'm talking to people,
Everyone's
see what
talking.
happens. Everyone's talking.
Yeah, it's a disaster, Robin.
That's what I meant.
If he's talking to people, there's no recon going on. Recon.
Whatever.
All right.
Recon
Hopefully he'll have a good weekend. Well, no matter what, we'll have fun.
Yes.
Hi, girls. Anyone want to go to the bar for a drink?
Whatever.
Whatever, something. Anybody want to get some of this cock?
Cock for sale.
Anybody want to lick my balls?
My taint.
An asshole.
Who wants to tongue dart my
Wait, girls. Don't leave. I'm a 52. Whatever.
All right, whatever.
Can't believe you tested higher than me, you freak.
Wow. I'm a 52. I'll be shit in your mouth.
And I hope you get some girls, man. Sounds like you could be up on stage and there's going to be some chicks coming to see you.
We'll see.
Yeah, you too. You're coming to my hotel room, both of you. You. Last time you got a girl in the hotel room, she broke her date with a guy.
Yeah, but that's how he talks to the girls, kind of, too.
What do you mean?
Like, he's very, like, come on, you got to come with me.
Oh, he is?
No.
Like
gruff. He's gruff.
That was a different.
He's frustrated with the English
I had
language.
been talking to her before that. You weren't there. Just stop.
You know what it is? He's so
I was
bad.
doing recon. It's still known the way to get the girl in a room without a guy coming with her.
I know.
However you're talking to them, it's the wrong approach.
When you talk to her like that, she's definitely going to bring a guy with her.
Yeah, you sound like a rapist.
All right. I ain't going to come
Get in my room. Get in my room, you.
Get in the trunk.
Get in her.
Throw her in the trunk.
I've got a knife.
Push her in the trunk. Yeah, you got to like.
You gotta get
a girl up there without a dude in the room.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It'd be funny if the dude pulled down his pants and said, "Hey, JD, how about a blowjob?"
Oh, gee, I would have fucking killed him.
Yeah, sure you would have. Would have beat the shit out of you.
Why?
Yeah.
I could. Oh.
Yeah, whatever.
I've got ninja moves.
So he ends up with a guy in the room because he blew it, right? Because he was being all rough.
I think so.
Yeah. Ronnie knows how to talk to girls. Stick with him. Guy's a fucking zero, and he gets laid more than anybody.
Oh, I know.
You know, he's handicapped. He should have a handicap plate on his face. He's got a zero, and then he still makes out just fine. Right?
Yeah.
Chicks love you.
I have no